Or this is the first time we've used Roll20?
I mean, I haven't used it a whole lot, so
I haven't used it much, but a bit.
I'm fairly proficient.
Okay.
I'm pretty comfortable with it.
Same.
Okay. So when you're on the page, if you hold your mouse pointer down, it'll click a little bloop for me. So if you're like, I want to go here, you can make a circle
there we go.
happen. Yep. And then they're all color coded, attached to your names on the bottom. Although,
And if you click on your colored square, you can change what color you are.
I was about to say I'm doing that immediately.
I think the frickin' Curson, you might be too close in color for me for this specific thing. Oh, there we
Also,
go.
I might be too close to Grace.
Hey, cool.
Hey, there we go.
I'm going to go to orange.
Yep. And then you should all be able to manipulate your tokens, which are on the bottom right-hand corner. Those are your little dudes that will show up in combat if there is a combat. So those are ones that you can control your own, but you can't control others.
It's not letting me control it at the moment.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Can't do anything right now.
Interesting.
Somebody moved it.
Yeah.
No, that was
It looks like Tati got hers.
But I always accidentally do things and then I don't know what I did. Make it happen.
You actually moved your token, which is good. That means you can.
Okay. I mean, let me see.
No, I think that was me. Our colors are so close, and that was the first one I grabbed.
Dang it.
Well, that's cool. Maybe it's because I put them in a folder that you can't see. No, you should be able to see it.
You see it.
You see it, and you can get your. Let me get your people out of the folder.
Gotta free them.
I gotta free you. Can you move your people now?
I think if you right click and say who can edit it.
Well, I have
I think that's.
I have it in the thing for when I edit. It says in players' journals, and then can be edited and controlled by. Alternatively, I could just make it so all players can change all, just for this silly thing happening. Let me just see if I can do that real quick. Edit. Good, I've only done 2 so far, but it's
It's going. It's fine.
it's going.
Yeah,
What?
I hit a button.
Oh. I thought it worked.
No, I disconnected.
Oh, okay.
Figures.
I was gonna say I thought something happened to our line of people.
We're going crazy. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Okay. I made it so all tokens should be able to be controlled by all players. Anybody move any of them?
I'm struggling to move anything, so.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Can't
All
move
right.
anything.
Well, we'll see if it works on a different page. Maybe I put them on the wrong layer too.
That might be it.
I'll just do tokens. No, they're on the token.
We put it on like the DM layer or whatever.
I thought so, but if it was on the DM layer, you wouldn't be able to see it. If it's on the map layer, they'd be kind of a little bit lighter. So, you know what? We'll see what happens during combat.
Yeah.
First, you will tell me where you're moving, and I'll move you, and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
It wouldn't
Alright.
be a Roll20 match if we didn't have like technical difficulties.
No, yeah, this wouldn't work if it was, doing the thing right. It doesn't work that way. Okay. You are a group of adventurers who have worked together in the past. You do know each other. And then just for the heck of it, let's tell each other who you are. And I'm going to go down the party member list that I randomly created. There's no order to this list. I know. Kat, or Min, as I've been calling you in the Discord, will you introduce Edward to us?
Okay, what kind of introduction are we looking for? Are we getting into backstory, or are you just like
No,
general?
I think what I'm looking for is what your class and race is. And
Okay.
then maybe a fun fact if you want to just throw one in there.
Okay. Edward is a human paladin. And fun fact, Edward is perpetually sunburned.
Beautiful.
Me too.
Nice.
Kristen, will you introduce Charity for us?
Sure. Charity is
Is a goblin draconic bloodline sorcerer, and specifically red dragon. So he's got red dragon scales up both of his arms. And fun fact is, he will sell anything to anyone, no matter whose it is.
Rosa, will you introduce Ashley?
Okay. Ashley, or Ash if you prefer, is a half-elf rogue, and as that probably implies, he's a bit of a disaster.
Okay. Tati, will you introduce Divine for me?
So Divine is a tiefling rogue. And, she's, I would say her fun fact is she's always up to the challenge because doesn't really see it as a challenge, which may or may not be a good thing.
Fair. Alec, will you introduce Marcus?
Sure. Marcus is an elf, Eladrin specifically. He stays mainly in the spring season. He gets to change that on a short rest. He is a bard, and he has 4 musical instruments: a lute, a tin whistle, pan flute. It's a flute.
Okay.
A viol or violin, and his own voice.
Oh, wonderful.
Ooh.
And then McDevitt Pants. Will you introduce Emran?
So Emran is a human barbarian, and this is not something that she was planning to be. She was originally planning to be a leather worker.
Well, I want to find out more about how a leather worker became a barbarian. But first, you have been called to glory and maybe a nice vacation on the beach and Abigail's Cove. You've heard that they're having issues, potentially with undead, and you have been trying to make a name for yourselves. Speaking of which, we do not have a name yet, but we will. And so you have been traveling in this chariot that I've heard has been bought. Is that correct?
Yes.
Great.
We have a cart.
We're traveling in our cart to Abigail's Cove.
In fact, the cart is rather crowded with all of us plus a bunch of junk.
Of course it is.
Hanging from the cart is a sign that says Frick's Frivolities, that he's selling junk out of the back of his cart.
Ah. All of the junk. Be careful. It is... I think it's cold. Alec, tell me more about the springtime that's happening.
So it basically doesn't change anything but what I do with my face step,
Okay.
which is a racial ability I have. Otherwise, I'm green looking.
Ah.
So I
you
match
like
my icon. And at a long rest, I can change it, but it means I'm chipper. And I'll look up the actual flavor text.
We're all good. I was just making sure I didn't have to change what the weather feels like.
No.
Okay, great. It is cold, but it's bearable without any extra coats or anything like that. Some of you who have this feeling every now and again feel like it might be a thunderstorm tonight, but for now it's just a light drizzle. The sun is beginning to set as you roll up to Abigail's Cove, which you should be able to see on the screen now.
Yep.
Okay, great. That works. And storm clouds are rolling in from the west. The up is north in this map. You catch a slight breeze from the sea. It's got that smell of fish, of damp air, of moss growing on rocks. There's a big old rock in town, and as you walk through, as you are carriaged through, you see a bunch of very cute houses. They seem to have a stone chimney, an outhouse in the backyard. As you arrive to Abigail's Cove, you hear a harsh clang of metal on metal and shouts of brave souls battling at the shoreline. They greet your ears as you reach the crossroads of the village. Here. A dense fog is rolling in from the sea, but only its thin edges have reached the shore of the cove. Through the failing light of the sun, within the mists, you see a cloaked dwarf waving her hands in an arcane arc. "Come on, you damned bone man!" she yells as a bolt of green flame leaps from her hands, hitting a skeleton in the midsection and dropping it to the ground. Two men, one standing on a pier to the left, the other on a shoreline 30 feet to the right of the dwarf, battle a skeleton. A third man lays on the sand motionless. A skeleton draped with seaweed, festooned with barnacles, and wielding a rusty short sword stands over him. 3 docks extend out from the shore as you get closer. A skeleton draped in moss pulls himself from the water and onto the westernmost dock. The cloaked dwarf notices you and yells, "What are you waiting for? Get down here!" Let me switch you to our immediate battle map.
Oh,
I know. In order to roll initiative, I'm going to pull up the initiative tracker. If you can, you should be able to click your token, and then if you have a character sheet in Roll20, there's an initiative button on it. Let's see if this
Okay.
works.
I'm clicking and nothing's happening.
Dang
In
it.
fact, the tokens do not move.
Yep.
All right. Let me reset the tokens.
I do have initiative though.
While that's going on, I'm trying to figure out why I have a +4 initiative and not a
Oh, no
+3.
valid token is selected. Huh.
What's that?
I tried to roll initiative and it pops up and says there's no valid token.
That's because I took the tokens away
Yeah,
just to do
same
that.
here.
Okay.
You have to have your token selected, but it rolled it anyway. It appears in chat.
Okay. So I'll put you on the turn order. You know what? This is what Roll20 does sometimes. It's fine. Can you manipulate these tokens that I'm putting out slowly onto the field?
No.
Ugh. If you drag your own person, does a token show up?
No.
No.
Ah! Do that. What did you do?
I pulled it from the folder, but it's
Perfect.
huge. How
Yeah.
do I make it less
So
huge?
Whoa,
if you,
there it is.
If you click on it and then you take the top
Oh.
corner, you can make it down to size.
Oh, there it is.
Let me get rid of these 4.
Where are the lines to make this smaller?
It should
Oh.
click into space as you.
Well, I can't grab the corner is the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll grab the corners.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody shrank mine for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I
Thank you.
just dragged
thanks.
mine from a different thing, but mine looks
Thanks.
very different.
It does. Where's your cool character token?
On the other hand, I can move this.
That's great. That's a step in the right direction. We'll leave that step in the right direction and we'll call it good. I'm missing 1 player though. Eeny meeny. Missing Tati, I think.
Okay, so
And how are we
now-
doing? How does the initiative thing
So
work?
you click your token,
Okay.
and then on your character sheet, kind of where the initiative would be normally on a character sheet, it'll say INIT, and it's red, and it has a little dice by it.
Okay, I clicked on the word initiative.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think there are a couple different view modes for the character sheet, so I might just be in the wrong one.
Yeah, I think I sent it just to.
We're learning.
We are
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah.
Normally when I do this, it shows up your names too. This will be extra fun.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if I. Hold on.
If you have your token selected when you roll,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it auto inputs.
No, if you double click on it, you can edit the name, and I think that'll.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay.
we're figuring it out.
This will work, you guys. This is so fun.
On the other hand, it doesn't bring up my character sheet when I click on my token.
No, you have to go to
I
the
think
to
you
the
have to-
journal.
I think if you
Yeah.
click
Cool.
Alt, and click on your token, it'll bring up your character sheet, but maybe not. That might just be a DM thing.
I think that
Yeah,
might
it's
just be a
not doing
DM
that.
thing. I think you have to go to your journal for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Um,
if you do double click on your thing, it'll have the edit token, and you can add your name.
Yes, I did that.
You did. I'm talking to everyone else.
Okay.
Hey, Rob, for my peace of mind, why do I have a +4 initiative when I only have 16 decks?
How do I add myself to an
Did I mess something up?
If you click on your token and then click the initiative button, which is on your character sheet, it should roll your initiative.
Oh, okay.
You should only have a +3.
Yeah, hold on, let me change
What
that.
class are you playing? Tatiana, in the journal section where it shows your character sheet, click and drag that over to the map.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll again.
What was your? It was 18 before.
Yeah, but I'm trying to change because I have a +4
Oh.
for some reason.
So Tati, the journal is the when
Yeah.
you're in the chat thing. There's like the thing that looks like a newspaper. That's the journal, and your character sheet where you made your character sheet should be there. And if you click on your name, you should be able to drag and drop, or next to your name, not on your name, because that'll bring up the character sheet.
Well, I have Tati's character on the
Okay,
thing.
it worked. Okay.
It's not letting me edit my character sheet, I'm assuming, because we're playing.
No, it should be able to edit. What's the? That's not you.
Because it's also auto-correcting it then on... Because on the character sheet I made using the More Purple, More Better, it was like, hey, you have a +4 initiative.
Mm-hmm.
What race are you?
Ladrin,
And your dexterity is?
+3.
It might
And
be.
your class is?
+2. My proficiency.
It's because you have Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Oh!
Sorry.
You
add one to
Jack of all
everything you
trades,
don't
you're hard.
add
You
one
add
to.
half your proficiency to any ability score roll.
Gotcha, and that includes initiative. Okay, I feel better now. I just wanted to know why I had a +4.
That's fancy.
Tati,
I like that.
Oh no, you did it right. Okay.
So yes, I should be 18.
Okay, and I fixed it on there.
Thank you.
Okay, then I change it to descending order, and we start with Marcus.
Cool. Is the red dot the dwarf?
No, the red dot is a commoner that is on the ground currently. There's a skeleton standing over him. The dwarf.
Oh, is he hurt?
He looks hurt. The dwarf is in front of you, right here. I'm pinging her.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ones that have a sword that are facing to the right, or no, that's to the left on our screens, are skeletons. So this is a skeleton, 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 and the rest all seem to be commoners.
Okay. I'll be fine. I'm going to get up in the skeleton's face. And do you want me to roll on roll 20 for my attack, or should I use my actual dice?
Either way, whichever one makes you feel better.
I like my click clacks.
Okay, I like the click clacks too. I have a group that I don't let use click clacks, but that's a different story.
And I forget how nice these dice are because I love my queer dice, but they are very mean to me, so I never use them. I think these ones are actually balanced. I am going to shout at the dwarf woman and
Okay.
say, we're here to help you. And I'll play a little ditty on my pan flute and give her inspiration.
Aw. Thank
Which
you
I can't mark
kindly,
off on.
sir.
And then Luca's going to get out of my way
I hear the
so I can
counteract
roll
on
my
it. I love
attack.
That doesn't sound right.
He's helping.
Oh. We'll find out when I roll the dice.
Okay.
She didn't help.
Aw, Luca.
Oh, okay. So that's a 9. So that's not sorry, that's on the die is a 9.
Okay.
So let me look at my to hit. It's +5, so 14.
Ooh, that does hit the skeleton.
Cool. I'm not completely useless.
True.
I forgot how unreadable these dice are. They make Rob very mad. And then I have a D8 because I'm using my rapier.
Okay.
Should have said that first. My bad.
It's all good.
I rolled a 1 on the damage dice, so that's a 4 damage.
Beautiful.
Big meaty 4.
All right. Okay. And then at the end of your turn, we're up to Emran.
Yeah. I'm trying, by the way. I don't know if you want me to roll anything for this.
If you want me to.
But I'm trying to get the skeleton off the guy who's down.
Gotcha. We'll say that he's probably distracted by you now and won't hurt the guy that's down.
Okay.
So we'll just call that. Emran.
All right. So, I'm gonna go help the dwarf.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my Morning Star. I'm not going to rage at this point.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Morning Star. Ooh, that's not great. That is a total of 8 to hit.
Ooh, 8 won't hit.
Okay, then Emran is just going to look frustrated at it.
Reasonable. All right, that brings up Divine. Is that Tati?
Oh,
Ah,
there we
there we go. Yay!
We're not hearing you, Tati, if you're
Yeah,
talking.
we're not hearing that. At least I'm not.
Okay, is that good?
Yes.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, cool. She's gonna attack with the short sword.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so that's a 16 plus. That's a natural 20.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Ooh. And I am within 5 feet, so you would get a sneak attack.
Yes.
You're gonna kill this thing.
Hopefully.
Save the commoner.
Yeah, that's what we're here to do.
What if you're here to kill the commoners and save the skeletons, you guys? Come on. You don't know.
It has something to do with undead. We don't know if we were hired by the undead.
So then how many?
For a rogue at...
You get 2d6
3.
for sneak
Yeah.
attack.
Okay.
And then you can either double your dice or double the number on the dice, but I need to know before you roll it.
She got an unnatural 20.
Oh, unnatural 20.
Yeah, unnatural 20.
Oh, that's a dirty 20. Okay.
So it's 2d6s, right?
Yeah, plus your weapon die.
Okay. Yeah, that's yep.
I think another d6 for a short sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus the short sword's on d6. So you should have 3d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna kill this thing.
That's 8.
8. Let's
Plus
do
your
modifier.
dex.
Plus what? Plus 2.
Oh,
that's-
that does kill him.
Yeah.
It's a dead skeleton. Next. Anything else? On your turn?
A re-dead skeleton.
It's,
no,
yeah,
that's
it's
it.
dead again more. All right.
Anything else, Tati?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Frick.
Okay. I'm going to use Quicken Spell 2 sorcery points and cast Scorching Ray as a bonus action.
Awesome. Which
I'm
skeleton
going
are
to
you
use-
tackling?
I want to tackle the one next to the dwarf
Okay.
with the first ray. Does a 13 hit that skeleton?
That matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that just mineral damage. Damn. It takes 2 points of fire damage.
Oof. Okay. And then
The
Scorching Ray, you
sec-
get a couple rays, I think.
I get 3. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it again.
Same one?
Same one.
Okay.
That's less. That one actually misses.
Great. Next.
And then that's even less, and
Great.
it misses.
Perfect. Good job. That was your bonus action.
Yeah, and then as my action, I want to cast Firebolt.
Okay. Same one?
Same one. Hey, that's going to be a hit. That's a 15.
Hey, that hits.
And that is 1d10. For 3 points of fire damage.
Perfect. You're doing great. It's just so wet here next to the water that it's just not the fire
Not
just isn't
catchy.
working as well as you want it to.
Yeah.
All right. Any movement on your turn?
No, I like being back here.
Great. Ashley.
Okay. I'm gonna move here and take out my short bow
Mm-hmm.
and aim for this person.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a natural 19.
Ooh, that'll hit.
Yeah.
And you should have sneak attack because I'm right there.
Yeah, that's why I went for that one.
Yay, rogues!
Not my first time playing a rogue. Okay,
Not your last
so
either.
Probably not. Let me get my sheet up because I forgot how to do math.
Oh no.
Not actually true, but I forgot what I was adding to it.
Gotcha.
Face got sad for a second.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so 17 damage.
Oh, that's enough. That's a dead skeleton too.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Anything else?
I think. Hold on, I forget what 5e rogues can do. Let me just double check.
You can dash as a bonus action, right? So you can probably get to another skeleton if you wanted to be in melee.
If you
think
wanted to.
Yeah.
I feel
No pressure.
like other people have that covered.
You can also hide as a bonus action.
Yeah.
You could hide like behind that house right there, maybe. I know it doesn't look like it'll fit you, but this is the map they gave me.
You know what? I will do that because I don't think anyone else is in melee right now for me to help. So dash is how much?
You get your movement again. So
Oh.
So you
probably
double your
30 feet.
movement on a turn, basically.
Yeah.
But I
Okay,
think that
yeah,
house
I
is
can-
like 10 feet from you, so. Oh, that one. Perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go get him. And I'll
Yeah.
count commoners as buddies if that helps you, rogues.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else? Storing your weapon, dropping it to switch for another one.
Yeah, I think I would switch to the short sword.
Okay. To do that in 5e, you'd have to like either drop the bow and
So I
get
would
your
have dropped
sword,
the short bow. Yeah.
and then I'll try to remind you to pick it up again. Charity. Where's my turn? Why am I roll
Okay.
so low? I'll never have a chance in this game.
The commoner who's hurt isn't unconscious, are they?
No, they look like they had recently gotten stabbed, but they might have at least 1 hit point, so they don't look like they're unconscious.
Okay. Hmm. And I think yes, I will. I'll scooch a little.
Okay.
Scooch over to here. And I would like to Sacred Flame. I guess this guy.
Okay. And that's a dexterity saving throw on my part.
Yes.
Okay. That's a 13. Did I jump out of the
Ooh,
way
let me
in
see.
time? Probably not.
That equals my save DC.
Has to, meet or beat, so that was good enough.
All right.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay.
Cinch the skeleton just a little.
Yeah, he's like, "Ooh." Edward.
I'm just gonna run up in this one's face
Great.
and try and hit it with my sword.
Go get him.
That went off the table. Sorry.
Doesn't
Okay.
count. No matter if it's a 20.
It would help if I was on the right screen. That is a 22 to
Ooh,
hit.
that'll hit.
Okay. 6 damage.
Okay. Anything else? on your turn?
And I'd like to bonus action Shield of Faith myself.
Okay. Raised your AC a little bit there.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, it's my turn. Bottom of the round. TM
Don't
gets
forget
to
about
play.
your D6.
Where's my D6?
Oh, Marcus gave
Oh.
an bardic inspiration.
That's right, I'm inspired. Let me do that first so I don't forget. We'll go. I could do.
Well, you don't have to use it until you roll on the side that it sucked.
Yeah. But I'm gonna forget that she has this option. So.
That's fair.
We're gonna go help the one that's not being helped. And smash him over the head with a club.
Yeah.
12 misses.
You
Dang
can
it.
you can use the D6.
I can
Yeah.
use the D6 to make it.
Yeah.
Minimum
Because you
will
feel so
hit.
inspired.
I'll just call it good. Minimum hits. Do my damage. 2 damage.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm such a useful
Woo.
person that you don't know yet. All right.
Hey, done more than me so far.
I know. So I'm just gonna go. I'll go right to
I
left
know.
across the page. So the skeleton will try to hit the commoner. Guys, I'm doing so many things right now. It's fine. Short
You're only DMing.
hit. I know. 7 damage. Oof. That's a down commoner.
Oh no.
I know.
Ooh.
The skeleton will try to hit at Rosa. What's your other name? Ashley.
Ashley.
For a dirty 20 to hit you.
I believe that
Nice.
hits. I can't pull up my character sheet right now for some reason.
I'd be
but
surprised if
that's
that
okay.
didn't hit you. That's 7 piercing damage if it hits.
Oh yeah, that. Okay.
Okay.
I can't get at my character sheet.
Aw.
Rude.
Is it in the thing and you can't find it?
No, it's. I'm trying to pull it up out of the journal, and it keeps putting my name on the screen, and that's like.
If you double click on your name on the screen, it expands.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. We're cool.
We are
Thanks.
cool.
So cool.
Wiping away your roll 20.
This skeleton's gonna attack. Who is that?
Me.
You, Marcus.
Yeah.
With a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That'll hit.
8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh
And then
no.
the commoner is going to use half his movement to get up. Bleeding profusely. Has a good wound. Oh, not you. Sorry. You don't get a wound. And then we'll try to club at the zombie. No, at the zombies are later. At the undead. And have 7 to hit.
Oh,
Don't give spoilers yet.
Mm-mm.
You don't know. Shh, it's fine. That's the end of all of my people. Marcus, top of the turn.
owie. I am going to hit or I'm going to try to hit, I should say, the skeleton in front of me with my rapier.
Okay.
Oh, a 10 is not going to hit. So I am going to. Sure, why not? I'm going to inspire myself
Yes.
and be like, this can't be how it ends.
I got this. I got this.
15 now.
Yay, that hits. That's a good
So
roll.
I rolled a 5 on the
Yeah.
d6. And then I have a d8 to roll for damage. Better than last time, I got a 2.
Good.
So that is 5 points of damage.
Awesome.
And then I am going. Oh, I can move myself. I'm going to move here to give that other commoner advantage if he so chooses.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Perfect. Emerin.
All right. So at this point, having seen some of my compatriots having taken damage, now I'm going to take the opportunity to rage.
Okay.
So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to attack this skeleton here.
Perfect.
How do you do flanking? Do you grant advantage for flanking?
I do flanking if you're a person who gets advantage. Like there's some people that get advantage for flanking,
Okay. So no.
so no. But
Okay.
I liked the idea.
So figured it was worth asking.
Always.
Okay, so I have +2. I'm using my Morningstar again.
Okay.
Oh, that ought to hit. That is a dirty 20.
Ooh, good.
And
It's because you raged. That's why.
yes,
Oh, I see.
11 piercing damage.
You won't believe this. That's what he had.
Knock his head clean off.
You did. It went into the water with your.
Amazing.
Blop,
Yes.
blop, blop.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it for me.
Perfect. Divine.
Okay. Well, Divine was very impressed with that move
Yes, me too.
to get out there. She's going
Victory.
to attack the skeleton. That's right.
Okay.
It's her short sword, and it's just kind of extra and try to like overhead
Yeah, yeah.
down at it. Why not? It's not seem to be going well for her because that's an 11.
That won't hit. So close.
Is enthusiastic about it though.
Yes, you did a very good 11.
Little too enthusiastic.
Ah. Is that it on your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Frick.
As my action, I'm going to use my last sorcery point to do twinning meta magic
Mm-hmm.
on a chromatic orb against both remaining skeletons.
Great.
There's 3. No, there's only 2. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 13 on one, and 7 for the other.
Great. Which one's which?
I was going to say left and then right.
Okay, perfect.
So 7 misses.
Yep.
And then it's fire damage for 3d8.
Great.
Can I just do that here? Let me do that.
Yeah, I think if you click the word chromatic orb,
Yeah.
it'll do the damage
Okay.
in the chat window.
Let's do roll. Where's the damage?
5?
No, because that's the hits.
Oh.
No, so in
If
the
you hit
um
in
the chat, like in where the stuff is, or it says 5.
Oh,
click the
okay, 14.
Yeah, there we go. 14. That'll do that. That's gone. Does the other one take half, or is it
No, it's miss.
great? So
It's
there's
a
only
miss.
one skeleton left.
Yay!
That was my action, so that
No
was all I
pressure,
had.
Ashley.
You can do it. Nothing else on your turn, Frick?
Nope, that is it.
Great. Ashley, get him.
All right. Cool. I will try.
Okay.
All right.
There's like 3 after you. If you miss, it's fine.
Yeah, I think I missed because that was. Let me just pull up my modifier.
We jinxed you.
Oh, it's terrible, guys.
Oh no.
That's 7.
Oh yeah, that won't hit. I'm sorry.
That's okay though, because I am going to use a cool ability I have on my bonus action
Okay.
to give my buddy next to me
Uh-huh.
advantage because I'm used to help action
Awesome.
Mastermind rogues!
as a bonus action. Woohoo!
Yay! All right. Charity, would you like to get in on this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, let's try Sacred Flame again.
Okay, get him.
Try.
It's a dexterity save.
Oh, that's
Dexterity
Yeah.
save.
I have to do something. My dexterity save is a 20. I'm sorry.
Oh, gosh darn it.
All right. Anything else?
Both Ashley and I'm so sorry, I forget Bard's name.
Marcus?
Been hit.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I guess since Ashley is still in peril, as a bonus action, I'll do a healing word.
Nice.
But do I click on the title?
Yes, if you click on healing word, it should do the thing. Yep.
Hey,
So that's
Oh.
5 healing.
Ooh,
Ashley.
thank you.
Awesome.
Yay.
We do have
That's it for me.
healers.
Yeah. Marcus is also a healer. He just hasn't done much healing
Yay!
yet.
Edward.
Is Miss Commoner over here unconscious?
Yes.
I'm gonna run over here. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. I'm gonna miss with a natural 1.
Okay. I want to spend 2 points of lay on 3, sure. 3 points of lay on hands on this commoner.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I am a paladin. It's what I do.
Yep. He is no longer down. Well, he's down, but not bleeding out.
Okay. Well, he's not dying. That's
Not
good.
dying. All right. Let's see. I really have only one attack happening over here, so we'll let the commoner swing at the skeleton.
Oof.
And he meets.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Nice.
one
Sweet.
damage. It's not doing so
Aw.
hot.
So-
And the skeleton's gonna short sword him back. Ooh, and
Oh,
he-
jeez.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, but only 3 piercing. So
Okay.
he doesn't look too. He's not
Alright.
down. We're good.
Okay.
The dwarf's gonna kind of look around and start taking stock of her people and walk over to the one that's down and help him up a little bit. The other one's gonna catch their breath. Marcus.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, I can get here. Is this, if I go here, would I be in water?
Yeah, but it's like it's a low enough tide that you're probably fine. Unless you're very short, but I don't think you are.
Yeah, I can get there. I'm not short. Would I get flanking if I'm here?
Do you get flanking as like a thing?
No, but like the way I understood 5e was if
That's
You're-
an optional rule.
is it optional? Oh, I
Yeah.
did not realize that.
I
Okay,
haven't-
if it's
I haven't run
optional,
that
then
yet.
never mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
then I'll
can
just
be in
stay
the
here
water.
then if it
You
doesn't
can just
matter.
stab up at him.
I'll just go there then.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. And then I will hit him with my rapier, or try to.
Okay.
Optative word.
No, be brave. Say you're gonna.
Confidence is key.
That's another 14, so I believe that
Oh,
hits.
that does hit.
Yay!
Yay.
And then D8, which plus 3. Another 5 damage.
Good. Let me see what he's left. He had 5. You
Oh,
also
good.
pop his head into the water.
I like to think of it as like putting the rapier underneath where like his head and like spine met and went like
Yes.
pop.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Kind of rolls off and push into the water. All right, we are out of combat, so I'm going to close my turn order.
Oh shit!
Oh, Font of Magic happens.
No, I wanted to minimize it back. There it goes.
It is all good. Okay. All right. So now that the battle's over, the commoners sort of start collecting themselves, and the dwarf walks over. Who's nearest? Emerin. Dwarf walks over. Praise Timora! She says as she pulls a copper piece from her cloak and flips it in the air. Our prayers for help have been answered, she says as the coin lands on the ground. Tink, tink, tink. She nods in your direction and towards the rest of the party and says, You showed up just in time. This is the second set of skeletons we'd have to battle, and I don't think we would have lived through it without your assistance. I'm Beatrice Brandy, the mayor of the town. And she, as the drizzle starts to seep in, now that she's out of her battle frenzy, she wraps her cloak tighter and says, Please, please, please come. We can talk more inside.
Okay.
Great.
I grabbed the copper piece off the ground.
Smart.
I remind Ashley about her bow, his bow.
Perfect.
Yes.
I forgot already.
Ashley does in fact go get the bow. I'm gonna mark down that I'm down 1 arrow because I forgot to do that.
Okay. We can. I went on a little quickly. You can be looking for the arrow as she's exclaiming about the prayers being answered. Do you want to do a quick perception check?
Okay.
Nope, that's a lost
Nope.
arrow.
That's a lost arrow.
Aw.
It
It's
went into
okay.
the water when you flung it, and it was part of the carnage. You're all led to the mayor's house, which is this beautiful little 2-story. Do you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And it's a small town, but does fit all 7 of you, plus her, but not a whole lot else. Like you'd be surprised if there was something else. So she's very, very welcoming and says, "Sit, please. I'll have food brought. One of the boys will bring some over."
Fantastic.
Thank you.
What brought
Thank
you
you.
here? Did you come for our call?
Yes. We did.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, what seems to be going on? Is it just skeletons?
Well, skeletons are new to us. We've never really had an issue with them before, except for the first time. Come to think of it, the first time the skeletons were here, there was also a fog. So maybe they... I guess we should just be afraid of the fog.
Where does the fog come from?
Well, from the sea.
Oh.
This is the Moon Sea. And she sort of gestures out her window to the water you were fighting by.
Do you have fogs very often?
You know, we're a outside town, so we get it, but not this kind of fog. This fog's a lot thicker than normal, and it rolled in quite quickly. I think that Timon and Issa were the first to notice this one. Maybe you can go ask them some more things. I don't know.
Where are they?
They're over there. And she points towards the crossroads, but across from the crossroads, like the other way.
Can I roll a nature check? I'm proficient in nature, just to see if I notice anything weird about the fog.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Great. This is a normal fog.
This is a fog, all right.
Fog,
Yeah.
Foggiest fog. There is a knock at the door, and she's sitting at the head of the table, which is farthest from the door, so she kind of like tries to figure out how to get to it.
I'll go get the door.
Oh, okay, cool. There's a commoner holding a platter with what smells delicious. Fresh sourdough bread, goat cheese to spread on it, some fried fish, pickled fish, all manner of delicious foods. She says, "Oh, you must be the guests here," and hands you the plate.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll just bring the food. Is there a table? Yeah, you said there's a table.
Yeah.
I'll put the food on the table.
Perfect.
Emran's gonna tear some off and start eating some because after her rage has subsided, she is ravenous.
Famished.
She was hangry.
Yep.
It's a mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus will also take some of the food.
Perfect.
Yeah. As will Ash.
Divine definitely wants some of that bread. So who doesn't
I
love
think
some carbs?
I think Charity will do a little grace, and then she'll have some as well.
Edward's gonna have some fish.
So you all stuff yourselves, but politely, of course, because you're in the nightmare.
We're appreciative.
Looks like you guys haven't had a nice fresh meal in a couple days. You're welcome to stay here. There's just right next door is a bakery that makes the best sweet cakes. I can take you over there for breakfast in the morning.
Okay.
That sounds amazing. Thank you.
That sounds wonderful.
Then maybe you can go ask Timon and Issa about the fog. It sounded like it was their wedding anniversary and they were up on the hill and having, a romantic moment when the first fog came in. 2 skeletons came out of it covered with moss, and we were barely able to defeat them.
Wow.
Oh.
Worst romantic moment ever.
Most memorable anniversary ever.
Well, I'm sure that they have their own things to say about it.
Let's go find out what they have to say.
Yep.
Well, it's after dark. I think they might be probably, it's they're
In the morning.
fairly newlyweds. That's probably their 1-year anniversary, so
Oh yeah,
it's
we don't want to
just-
interrupt that.
Yeah. What if you there's enough room up
Second
here.
interrupted romantic moment.
There's enough space. I only have my bedroom and another bedroom, but you can either share that bedroom or camp out here in the main living area. I'm sure we can figure it out. We can squish in, and I'll wake you up for
Emran's
breakfast.
like, I can sleep outside. It's fine.
Yeah, is there room is the cart like covered or enclosed at all, or is it open?
It is a covered cart. There's not much room.
So like one
Marcus-
upstairs, a couple in the cart.
Yeah.
Living room.
Frick will happily
Yeah.
take a bed.
Emran will just like lay out her bedroll on the ground.
I
Yeah,
take
Edward
a
will-
little suit.
All right, so we all comfortably settle in or uncomfortably settle in. As mentioned earlier, there is a thunderstorm at night, so the bedroll you might have to roll underneath the eaves of the house. But otherwise, it's
Maybe
not-
it'll be like under the cart.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Edward's also going. under
Actually,
the cart.
hang on. You're sleeping outside directly.
Yeah.
There's a tent in the cart.
Perfect.
Sure.
That'll at least keep
Height
me
of
dry.
luxury for Emran.
Height of luxury in this thunderstorm. As you're sleeping outside, you do notice that around 3 a.m. the storm ends, but the night is otherwise uneventful. So you get a full night's rest. Get any health points back, any fancy sorcery things back.
Yay.
At the crack of dawn, Beatrice wakes those of you who are in the house up and says, "It's time for breakfast. The fresher the better. Are we ready to go?"
Marcus is giddy.
Good. Where's
Vine's always ready for baked goods.
Yeah. Where are the others?
Uh,
There were several of you before.
Edward's under the cart.
Okay. Well, we'll get them too.
Emran would have been up with the sun.
Oh, good. So she does not wake you up. She finds you already awake and ready to go. So she finds those of you in the house, and then she gathers the ones in and under and around the cart, and she takes you literally right next door to Delphina's Bakery.
yay!
Yay.
This is a human female who has the dough-covered, messy apron that you would expect from the baker of the town. You have a feeling that she made the sourdough bread from last night, which was delicious. And as you walk in, there's 4 small round tables with chairs, and you can have a seat while Beatrice secures for you a hot beverage and a gooey roll.
Marcus is delighted.
Yes.
You notice that it's hard to miss a gold necklace around her neck with a pendant that's been polished. Just especially in such a not dreary but not very rich town, this does seem out of place. As she brings over a tray with cinnamon rolls covered in a sweet and gooey honey glaze. She calls these her gooey rolls. On the house! I heard what you did for us last night here. And she'll plop it down on the table.
Marcus will just kind of lean on his one arm and look up at her like she's a goddess.
Ashley has slightly more chill, but is just as reverent.
We found the PC that the party likes.
While Marcus is distracted, Frick will take both a roll for him and Marcus's.
Ah, perfect.
Roll for funsies. Roll a sleight of hand to see if I notice, but my
Okay.
passive is 11.
That's a
16.
16. He does it.
Yep, that's not hard.
Nope.
Does Vine see it? Could I roll perception?
Sure.
Yeah,
Right?
let's see who does notice.
Yeah.
So why not?
Why not?
Nope, that's a 6.
Oh,
And so it is.
okay.
Oh.
So Ashley and Edward notice the extra sweet roll, gooey roll, just disappear.
Slides over onto Frick's plate. It's like, yep.
Emran is entirely too concerned with her own role.
Uh-huh. You're keeping
Yeah.
from everybody.
Ashley would like to try to steal that back.
Okay, okay.
Ooh.
So I guess that's sleight of hand, right?
Yeah, let's slide a hand
Yeah.
right back.
Okay. Hold on, where's my character sheet?
Ooh.
Wow.
I'll say you get that back.
Yeah.
And it's deposited back where it belongs.
Aw, what a pal. Marcus will ask. Shoot, you just said her name.
Delphina.
Delphina.
Mm-hmm.
He'll say, "That's a lovely necklace you have. I hope a sweetheart didn't get it for you."
Isn't it lovely? My son Bigby gave it to me the other day. He found it when he and his friends were out playing.
Found
Oh.
it.
Yeah, you know boys, they're always exploring and getting into mischief. I'm not sure exactly where they got it, and I wear it because not only does it bring out my eyes, but also because maybe if the rightful owner finds it, they'll ask me about it, and I'll just give it back to them.
Can I make an insight check?
Of course.
Is she legit planning on giving it back to literally anyone?
With that insight, I'll say that she seems to be very open and honest.
Okay.
Marcus does not roll insight.
Oh,
He trusts
trust
everybody.
Breakfast.
Especially pretty ladies with sweet rolls.
Yes, especially. Is there any folklore that I would know about involving that kind of necklace?
Let's see. Do a history check.
Okay, and everyone's rolling, so I'll roll in the thing. Ooh, 18.
Oh, that's a
It's
good
being
roll.
nicer than my dice.
Maybe we should just stick with it. Your choice.
Yeah.
You, right now, it's not like a specific necklace that you've heard of in the past. But as she gives you more information, I'll say that can trigger some insights from you.
What kind of insights?
Well, she'll say more things, and I'll tell you what that triggers for you. Because right now you don't have enough information, but with that history, I'll keep your history check for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm struggling because I don't know if Marcus would ask more questions at this point.
Just stuff in your face.
So do you know where they were playing?
I don't really know, but they've been spending some time with that blacksmith, just right down by the shore. Maybe he knows, but boys will be boys. They'll just go off on their own. So, but he might know where they've been going. His name's Ike. Ike
The blacksmith?
Mm-hmm.
Is it
The
a
list of people to talk to grows.
Question out of character. What was the mayor's name again?
Beatrice Brandy. I'm taking notes.
Good job. I'm gonna put them on the landing page at the end of the session too.
Nice. Just out of curiosity, is it a plain gold medallion or does it have any design?
It does. So it's a plain gold medallion, but it has a red gem in the middle, and then I'll say here, Alec, with your history check, you'll know it's a mariner's compass.
Mariners.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, this is probably me taking notes. I don't know how to spell mariner.
I will drop it in the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I've been meaning to go see if Old Fisheye knows what kind of necklace this is. He's been around for a while, but I haven't had I've been making all these sweet rolls and stuff, so I haven't really had a chance.
They're delicious.
Oh my!
Emran just kind of says through a half full mouth. Emran just says through a kind of half full mouth. I can see how much effort you put in these.
Oh, I slave all morning, darling. I got up at 3 a.m. to do these, right when the thunderstorm stopped.
It shows.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
So Marcus will.
I'll trade you for it.
Trade me for the necklace. My boys gave it to me, and I don't know if it's important to somebody, so I'm just gonna keep it in town. But thank you, sweetheart. Beatrice will pipe up and say, she brings up a good point. Old Fisheye might know something about this fog too. Maybe you should go check on him too sometime.
old fish eye.
Yes, dear, old fish eye. He doesn't have a fish eye. He just likes to eat them. So we call him that.
Makes sense. Where is he?
He's over by the water. And she's gonna sort of point in this general direction. He doesn't like town very much, so he just stays over there.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, I think Jimbo has some fish eyes at his store if you wanted to like butter up old fish eye, you know.
Sounds like a good idea. People are usually more willing to talk if we, you know, give
They
them
got
a little.
snacks. I know what you mean.
All right, out of character. Are we breaking up and doing that then?
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
you have shoveled down these sweet cakes and you're nursing either a nice hot coffee or a hot cocoa, depending on your specific tastes.
Oh,
and
hot
so-
cocoa for sure.
Yeah.
Coco.
And so
Yeah, Coco.
once that's over, we can split up or all go together if you don't want to split the party in town, and see what these people have to say.
So the
Uh,
people to go to are the
Hmm.
are Fisheye, who is
The newlyweds.
and the newlyweds. Okay.
and the blacksmith.
There's also
Blacksmith, yeah.
and
Yeah.
Jimbo who runs the store.
And Jimbo, who runs the store.
You guys are my
Okay.
favorites. You're taking such good notes.
We can talk to Jimbo, who runs the store, when we buy fish eggs from him. To
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
Fish eyes, but yeah. When Marcus is leaving, by the way, he's going to leave 2 gold on the counter for Delphina.
Do you do this stealthily?
Oh no.
Okay. She's gonna. No, sweetheart. It's because you saved our town. If you stay a while, you can come back, and they're 5 copper for the whole setup. But don't be paying me all this money now.
Oh, you were such a lovely conversation. Please,
I've been
please, it's my
getting 2
pleasure.
gold for my conversation for a couple years, but I guess I'll take it. All right. Who's the group that's going to Jimbo's store, so I can keep myself?
I am. I'm
Okay.
going with everybody, I should say.
Okay. Are we just all going to Jimbo's?
I think so.
Yeah, sure.
All right, sure.
Sure.
All right. So you as a group, easy to find. Jimbo store is right across the way. Now he does have a pretty humble store. Not only does he have fish eyes, he also has, out of character, anything in the player's handbook except for weapons and potions of healings.
Okay.
So if you need anything from town, he's a good place to get it from.
Not-
Sorry, anything listed on page 150 of the player's handbook specifically. I shouldn't be so broad. But it's that items table.
Okay.
Does he have basic poison?
If it says it on there, I suppose he does.
I mean, they get the rats.
Can I raise an eyebrow at basic poison?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Jimbo and be like, "What's this for?"
We got rats sometimes. That's the same voice. Hold on. We got rats sometimes. Better. By the way, as you walk in, Jimbo is a gnome. So his
Cool.
counter is quite a bit shorter than you would expect. And as he walks around it, he kind of watches you with an eye for people who are new.
I'll put the poison back down.
Okay.
All right.
You sure you don't need it?
We got
Does
rats.
I mean,
the
you
park
never-
have rats? No.
You never know when you need a poison or two.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
How much are the fish eyes?
Oh, You want to eat them too? I thought only old Fisheye did that.
No.
Oh, we want to bring them down there.
Oh, you want to take it to him?
Yeah.
Oh, I give him like the small fish eyes for a copper piece, or a big old bucket of them big fish eyes for 2 copper pieces. Jesper likes to make them for soup, but old Fisheye likes to eat them. Just pop them in his mouth. So, which do you want, the little bucket or the big bucket?
Big bucket.
Let's get the big bucket, yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You gotta sway them with extra fish eyes.
So I made 2 copper pieces. These fish eyes are about the size of a walnut, and there's a big old bucket of them.
Oh,
I'll
Yum.
give that. It was 2 copper. You
oh
said?
boy.
Yep, 2 copper pieces.
Okay, I'll give that.
Alright.
Thank you.
Edward
Anything
diversifies.
else?
Okay.
I think that's it for now.
All right. You don't want that.
So what do you know about this? What about this fog? You know anything about that going into town, bringing skeletons?
Oh man, I ain't never seen a fog like that before. Those undead gave me the wheelies, but nothing out of the normal's happening around here other than them.
Hmm. How long ago was the first fog that flew through?
I can't rightly tell, but that young couple might know.
Oh, okay.
Suppose we should go there next.
And talk to Fisheye and meet Blacksmith.
Just make our rounds.
Make
Take
our
our
rounds.
to this.
Go into the young couple.
I think we're going to Fish Eyes.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
the
think we wanna
fresher the
hang out
fish
discussion
eyes, the
too high.
better.
You don't
Too
want
long.
to
Yeah.
tag
Yeah.
around with a bucket of fish eyes all day.
Yeah, no. Emran definitely doesn't.
Okay.
I mean, we don't all have to go to the. We could split up at this point.
I mean, there are 7 of us. We can probably canvas this down pretty quick.
Yeah.
Emran, having picked up the fish eyes, is heading towards fish eyes with the fish eyes,
Okay.
not wasting any time.
All right.
I'll go with Emery.
Okay. So go ahead.
And I'll go with. I'm going with the majority of the people.
Okay, so it's not like 2 of them are going to Old Fish Eyes.
Edward will also go to Old Fish Eyes.
Great.
We can all go together.
Okay.
Sure.
Group
So
time.
we're all going to Fish Eyes. Okay.
All right. So with the bucket, I think it sounds like you had like a head start, and then everybody else is following along.
Sure.
Okay. So Old Fish Eye's a human, and as you walked closer to the shoreline over here, there's this is a disheveled home. There's old cracks seen in the planking, but this 95-year-old human loves it. He loves smelling the fresh air in the morning, and definitely loves it out here. Who might you be?
Marcus just waves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same for Charity.
If you might be willing to help us out, answer a few questions, and we brought you a snack.
Bring me some of them sweet rolls.
Oh,
We
did you
brought
want
you some
sweet
fish
rolls?
eyes.
We brought you some fish eyes. We heard you
so
like
much
those.
better. Yeah, I'll eat them. And he'll sit outside on his porch with his legs cross-legged, kind of like hugging the bucket, and then he'll just pop one in his mouth. What are you looking for?
We're wondering if you knew anything about the weird fog that's been rolling in.
I've been around here a long time, and I ain't seen a fog like that, but let me tell you a story. There used to be a pirate named Dread Red who sailed this sea. And when I was just a minnow, a large storm came on the Moonsea, and that's the last time we heard of him. But the rumor was he was about to marry the nobleman's daughter, and we don't know much what happened to her. And you know what? pirate stories are more interesting than love stories. I'll tell you that.
I don't want to agree to that.
No, it's true. Because I don't care what happened to that girl, but I want to know what happened to that ship. The Salty Griffin. I just want to know.
I think they're better when you tell them both together, don't you think?
Nah. I don't like them love stories.
Was he the captain of the Salty Griffin?
Yeah, Pirate Dread Red.
Do I know that name from any
Do a
stories?
history check.
Okay. The dice
Wait,
failed
as
me this
somebody
time.
who's done some sailing, would that be a familiar thing?
You can also do a history check, or you can give Alec advantage and they can roll again.
I think I will give Alec advantage.
Okay, so I rolled. My first roll was 11.
Yeah, so just roll another one.
21.
Nice.
So much better.
So I imagine this is something like Ashley's probably told me at some point, and I just have a better recollection than
yeah,
Ashley.
like together you're sort of like piecing the picture together.
Mhm.
Now, the thing that you know about Dread Red that really keys in for you is that, because you care more about the love story, the nobleman's daughter's name was Abigail.
Oh.
So you might
Oh.
get an inkling, that this is named after her.
Okay.
Now, as you're sitting there and he's popping the food in his mouth and you guys are brainstorming, the fog rolls back in. And then that fog begins to dissipate. And as the fog dissipates, you see a large ship covered in barnacles, dripping with seaweed and riddled with holes, right at the mouth of the cove.
So
Oh, that's not good.
Can I make out a name on the ship?
What a great question. Why don't you do a perception check?
I would like to do that as well.
Yeah.
And if you're specifically looking for a name, I might even call it investigation, if that's better for you.
It is definitely not.
Okay.
It is for me.
It is for me.
Awesome. Ashley and Kirsten, you do see the name, the Salty Griffin, right on the top of the boat. One mast remains intact, and there's a red lantern hanging from it. The other masts are snapped in half. There's one sail, torn and tattered, flapping gently in the breeze. Those of you who know ships know that this one should not be afloat, and yet here she is.
So we're about to find out what did happen to that ship.
But what happened to Abigail?
What a great question.
So, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
He referenced the nobleman. Is there any significant sign in the village that we've seen so far of where a nobleman might live?
Nothing specifically, and it seems actually like this is maybe a settlement near a nobleman's castle. This doesn't seem like the place a nobleman would settle in.
Is the ship like coming closer to the shore, or is it just sort of floating
just
out there?
Let me like draw. Oh, that's a green. Why is my thing green? There we go. It's just chilling there.
Ah. Okay.
Brown.
That there's a ship.
That there's the ship.
I nudge old Fisheye and go, "Hey, is that the boat?"
He gets distracted because he was chowing down on those. And he looks up and he's like, "Ah, that there looked like that ship.
This is weird.
That ship ain't been seen for 100 years. I haven't even seen it. I'm not even 100.
Could have fooled me.
Aw, shucks. One day I'll be. I'm
Can
so
we-
close. I'm only 9 to 6. Got 4 more years. Can you?
Oh, can we see any movement on the ship?
That's a great
We're
question.
in the water.
Do a perception check.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Hold
do
on.
that manually. Dirty 20.
Dirty.
Edward just can't see anything today.
You're just distracted by him eating all of those
Yeah,
fish
too
eyes.
grossed out to notice anything else.
Yeah. So some of you there's like this is a ship that's been riddled with holes. It's a dead ship. In between the planks you can see some movement, but you don't see anything in the water or coming out of the water. The ship looks like it's kind of just sitting there.
okay.
And no skeletons have emerged from the water yet?
Nothing's emerged from the water. Sorry, I think my headphones came out. Nothing emerged from the water.
I think we need to get out to that ship, but we should probably see about talking to these other people first if we can.
I'm
Ask Jimbo about the necklace.
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go
Mar-
ask Jimbo.
No,
Jimbo,
ask old
Fish
fish
Sorry,
eye.
old fish eye.
Yeah, my bad.
He says, "Oh, that one that lady's got."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I ain't seen that one before.
Okay.
Was there anything in the story about Abigail having a necklace like that?
Well, I don't care much about the love story part. She might have.
Right.
He might have given it to her. I don't know.
Let's go find
How
something interesting about
romantic.
the love story. And Ashley's just gonna start heading up to where the young lovers are.
Okay.
Marcus is gonna follow Ashley.
Okay.
And Charity will do.
Yeah, Emran's gonna follow, just kind of bid him farewell and enjoy the fish eyes.
Edward just leaves.
These are all for me? I thought I had to eat them real fast.
All for
Enjoy.
you.
All for you.
Oh, shucks. As you walk over towards the villages with the houses with the farms, you find a young couple working outside their farm in the small garden. They pause for a second to look out at the ship, but they look like they're just about to go back to it.
Hello. Are you Timon and Misa?
Indeed. How do you know of us?
We talked
we're
to
just so close
Beatrice.
together, though. Oh, the mayor's so nice.
Are they both human?
Yes.
Okay.
They're like 20-ish.
Why aren't you a lovely couple?
Oh, thanks. I mean, we lived in the small town together. We grew up together, so
Aww.
I know.
So about this fog, though.
Thank you.
We were on our little, maybe a little anniversary dinner, and I was moving in to smooch my man, and she kind of like hooks her arm in his arm, and I was coming to smooch him when I saw that fog come out of that moonsea. I ain't seen nothing like that before. And the man goes, I think that fog must be causing them skeleton attacks. I just know it.
And
That does
how long
track.
ago was this?
Oh, our anniversary was 2 weeks ago. I know it to the hour if you want to know, but I'm sure you just need to know general.
That's very helpful.
Do you know the story of Dread Red?
Some old pirate guy? He used to
I
swim
heard-
out in the Moonsea.
Yeah, I guess we well, Fisheye was telling us about it, but he said he wasn't interested in the love story part with Abigail.
That's the name of this here town.
I know, right?
I seen her name on a rock.
Oh, where?
Just right in the middle of town.
Oh, the big rock.
Yeah, that big rock.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
I have to walk by there.
Yeah, you probably missed it because I heard you guys went and saved us.
We went right down to the docks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
Who was
there's-
there around that
one
way?
there last night, and there's a big giant ghost ship there now.
Yeah, that's a little concerning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
hmm.
named this town after that rock, but I didn't know what it was from. Is that her name?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the name of the pirate sweetheart.
Oh, that makes sense. Why would her name be on a rock? Honey,
You
will
named the
carve my
town
name in a
after a rock?
And he's like, if you want, sweetheart, carve your name in a rock.
Hey,
It's a good idea. Have your name on it forever.
What's that?
It's a good idea. You'll have your name on the rock forever.
Oh, that sounds so romantic. I bet he really loved her if he carved her name in that rock.
Probably
Take your
means
time.
something.
Maybe.
If you see any more skeletons or zombies or anything, or if that boat moves, like, shout.
Just yell out. I might do that
Yeah.
already.
Oh, okay.
They scary. Did you see them skeletons?
Yep.
Up
There.
close.
Those are up close. You know
Yeah.
they're real scary.
Well, they're less scary after I knock one of their heads off.
That makes sense.
Like things would be.
I should go talk to the blacksmith, you guys.
Oh yeah, he's right
Yeah.
down the way.
We'll circle by the blacksmith and then check out the rock, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
cautiously avoid the giant ghost ship.
So as you pass through the middle of town, you can look, and the name Abigail is actually written on the side that's facing the sea. So you might have missed it on your way into town, but some of you might have noticed some writing on it as you walked past. All right, so we're going to the blacksmith.
Does it say anything else or just the name?
It just says Abigail on it.
Okay.
How big is it?
So this rock right here is about the size of a house.
No, I mean like how big is the name?
So it's carved in there pretty big. Like it's like a A. I wouldn't say you know how this name Abigail's Cove's on the map on the bottom corner?
Uh-huh.
That, but like the rock is the paper.
Gotcha.
So like
Okay.
Is the ship still sitting there?
yep, ship is still right there.
This is
Well,
Those of you who had the high perception checks see there's a little tiny bit more movement. You have a feeling that if you tally too long, the skeletons might come.
I'm gonna try and secure us a ship while other people are going to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Because
Is there
with
anything
my
else
sailor
on the-
background, I should be able to get us a ship.
Yeah, there's a couple that are sort of sitting there. And I'll say with a little bit of asking around, you can figure out which ship is one that you can borrow for some sort of mission to save the town.
And I put in the chat my thing that lets me do that.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So you'll work on that while the rest of us go to Ike, the blacksmith, who's a hill dwarf, and he's sharpening axes, he's sharpening daggers, he's sharpening fillet knives. He looks like he's ready for this attack coming. He's
Quick
right by the
question.
water.
Oh,
Was there anything else on our list aside from
No.
the blacksmith? Okay.
The blacksmith's the one who saw the children playing.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, what are you doing? there's that ship. Do you need some ammunition?
We were just wondering where Delphina's son found the necklace that he got her. And then we're going to go take care of the ship.
Well, that's nice, because that's a scary ship. Those
Mhm.
skeletons just walked right out that moon sea.
Yeah.
I don't know where them boys are going. They keep they're sure busy. They keep coming back and I have to straighten a shovel or sharpen a pick. But all I know is that I keep seeing them go across town. So I think they're something on the other side of town.
Which
I know-
side of town is the other side of
Hmm.
I know how boys like to explore. I was a man once, or I was a boy once. I want to go explore with them. I'm their height, you know.
Yeah, I think he's still taller than I am.
Yeah, probably.
Can you point on the map what the other side of town is? Is it like those hills?
Yeah, so those hills over there.
Okay.
All he knows
Okay.
is that they pass by the
The farm.
little the farms. But it probably you have a feeling it might be those hills over there.
Okay.
So about that ship,
We should go.
Yeah,
uh,
I'd appreciate that.
Yep.
Good
Yeah.
good luck.
do you know anything about the story of Dread Red?
I don't know. He had a ship that was, I think it was called that.
Yeah.
But I'm new around here kind of, so I don't know a lot.
Marcus will go rejoin Ashley.
Okay.
Okay.
Charity will say thank you in Dwarvish, and then
Aw.
she'll go join the others.
He looks excited about his mother tongue being used, but can't reply because you know. Says good luck as he yells it across. Great. You have secured a boat. We're gonna have a good old-fashioned skill check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So how this works is that you need half your party rounded up successes. So we're gonna need 4 successes to get this boat to the Salty Griffin. And then what
Alright.
you can do is you can choose how you're helping. So it could be navigating, it could be rowing, it could be just something clever that helps the party get there.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure rowing is my best contribution.
Okay. So
I'll be
we'll
navigating.
give you a strength check to row.
That's a dirty 20.
That is a success. So we have 3 more successes to get there.
I guess I'll also help row. Because I could be like, I'm playing music, but meh.
You could do a nice sea shanty to get the rowing to be a little
Okay,
bit
yeah, I'll do
trickier.
that. That's more Marcus.
All right. So then
I
I'll
think
let-
Ashley will navigate.
Okay. So for a sea shanty, we'll do a performance check. And for navigating, we'll do a survival check. Your
Okay.
performance check makes my DC. Can we sing a sea shanty?
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
Perfect. Ashley, what was your... There it is. Oh, no.
Aw.
Surprisingly, attempting to get to the ship, you end up kind of going in a little circle.
You're getting distracted because I'm the you're like,
way.
I'm not singing the right shanty.
Like, no, I learned it this way. So your boat goes in a circle and then you continue. So we have 2 successes and a failure.
Can Edward also row?
Sure. If you repeat a skill, it'll be a little higher DC, but it's totally fine. It's a low enough one, you're probably fine.
Can I, instead of rowing, can I have like given the boat like a push to get it going off of like the sand at the outset?
Sure. We're gonna say that the important part of that is you getting in the boat as you go. So I'm gonna call that an athletics or acrobatics check on your end.
Okay. It should be rolling.
Okay,
Roll20's been a little laggy lately.
it happens.
Hey,
There it is.
Hey, you're successful. So I need one
Hey.
more success to get to the ship.
Hmm.
I can tie knots pretty good. That's about it.
Okay. How about as we get there, you get to tie the knot to secure the like the anchor, to secure the boat to the Salty Griffin. So let's call that a dexterity check to tie the knot well.
We're getting married now too.
You're getting what? We're tying the
Married
we're getting married
too.
to the ship.
It's-
Oh,
no.
oh, that's a save.
That's the wrong button.
It was a double though.
I clicked it. I double clicked it because it didn't
Ah.
go at first, and then it went.
Gotcha.
What's the proper button? Do I just click dexterity?
Yeah, I just click the heading.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even worse.
I'll take your. So that one looks like it's still a +3. So I'll take your very first one because that, like the rerolls.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll keep the 19. And you do successfully tie the anchor and secure the boat to the Salty Griffin. So we made it.
Yeah.
Hey!
Touchdown!
You did it. Now that you've successfully reached the Salty Griffin, you're considered proficient with the rowing boats, and we don't need to do any more skills checks with that. So you've checked it off your list.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay!
As we board the Salty Griffin. Oh, I have to switch you to the other screen. Hold on. Party here.
Also, I just want
Ooh.
to say Emran is maybe feeling a little bit queasy.
Yep, because of that rocking.
Yeah,
Um,
she is not a sailor.
bleh.
I
So
did navigate us in a circle,
You
so
did. I can understand that. I did flip this around in the drawing, so you're approaching from this side
okay.
of the
Okay.
ship. Are we getting out?
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. Yes.
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 All right. As you climb up onto the ship, there's a rope netting, so you can just climb up to the main deck. There's bits of moss and seaweed. Oh my gosh! You know what I forgot? The whole time there was arrows flying at you. Maybe it flew by your ear or hit the boat, but it didn't. Nothing hit you. But there does seem to be something on the ship. I should warn you before we get on.
Okay.
Oh, welcoming committee.
Okay.
Welcoming committee, yeah. Okay, so bits of moss and seaweed are strewn about. The wood is wet. Having been at the bottom of the Moonsea for about 100 years, the hull of the ship. Nope, you don't know that. We don't need that either. Great. And then you smell. You smell decaying wood, creaky decks, and rusty hinges as you board the ship. I usually take a break around 6, but I think this is a good time to pause. I can get some dinner because it's. I'm sorry. By 6 o'clock, I mean my time, which is
Okay.
5:45
Makes sense.
now. So before we get into a battle, let's pause here. Let's be back at the top of the hour, and then we can get into battle mode.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Sounds good. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Okay.
Some of you have already boarded the ship, which is totally fine. I was going to give you a chance to like fire at them from a little farther away if you wanted to.
I definitely want to be, right up front.
Yep.
I feel like Ashley might have taken a couple shots with the bow,
Yeah,
or a shot with the bow.
I'll give you a shot with a bow.
Okay. We'll do this in the chat because that seems to be effective.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't have
Nice.
the right screen. Oh, dang.
Hey.
Would you? I'm
That
assuming you
was
would have
quick.
shot at one of the ones that are fairly in the front. One of these two. Which one would you
Yeah.
have shot at?
I would have shot at this one.
Okay, and then if you click the word short bow, it should give me the damage for that one.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's going. Hold on. It's a lag.
Yeah.
Rip
Give it a moment.
everybody being on Roll20 to play games now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled initiative, but it says you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, so click your dude.
Okay.
Yep. It's still doing the thing where it's not. Duart.
And again, if you double click on your token, it'll come up with a place to put your name in if you are one of the people who does not have a name attached to your token.
Yeah. I needed to make these tokens and then attach them to the thingy things apparently, and that's fine.
Oh, hey. That was an
Oh,
okay
everybody
action.
else with their initiative. Womp womp.
Oh.
I rolled better my first time, but it's what it is.
So it was 4 piercing damage because I double clicked it like a silly head.
Okay. I will take the 4.
We might get some guest noises from the cat.
That's
Baby.
always what we want.
Yeah, she's waking up. Her theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her we say hi, unless that would displease her, in which case don't.
Everyone's saying hi to you. She seems unfazed.
Okay.
Ah. -4.
Promotion.
I don't even know if we have everybody
Straight back to sleep.
around here. I don't know how to ask if anybody's gone. Let's see.
Raise your hand if you're not here.
Yeah, raise your hand. Well, I think everybody's on the list for turn order, so that sounds like everybody's here.
I think everyone is here.
We'll just
I don't
use
think
that as
anyone's
the-
taken it.
Hey.
We'll use that as this. All right. So Ashley, not only did you get off that one shot on the way to the ship, I'll give you a full action this go. That made sense, right?
Right.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Cool. And I had gone for this person before,
Yes.
I think.
That one is damaged.
All right. I will stick with the bow and try and hit that person again.
Okay. And you are on the ship. Am I understanding this correctly?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where I appear to be.
Okay.
Waiting for it to show up.
The
I may
drama.
go back to rolling my dice just because it's faster.
Okay.
But I will wait for that one to show up because I did click it.
Did you though?
Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
See, I did.
There it is. That was a lot of wait for a miss.
Oh.
And I will use a bonus action to do something.
Okay, great. This one's not special in any way except that I'm using him for the turn order.
Okay.
So if I delete him, the turn order goes. I remove myself from the turn order. So I'm just gonna if he dies, I'll put him off the screen somewhere. He's not like
Okay.
the king of the skeletons or anything.
You don't don't know.
You're gonna break
You
it
don't
to
know.
song?
He might be.
Yeah.
He's not marking him for any reason other than the turn order.
His
You
name
can only
is
move
Jack.
north and south and
Everything
east and
is
west. You
fine,
can't
yes.
make diagonals.
Exactly.
You only
His name
move
is
in any
Jack.
direction.
Also,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Jack.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to help my friend who I'm pinging right here,
Great.
Edward.
Thank
Eddie.
you. Ed.
help
Eddie.
get up. Help.
Help with attack. It's I can use the help
You
action
can do
to
the help
add
action.
there.
Awesome. So they
Yeah.
get an advantage on their next
Yes.
or of their choice.
I believe it's
I
on
think
their
it's
next
the
attack.
next attack. Okay, perfect.
Here.
Frick, I believe you're climbing up the rope ladder at this point.
Yeah. I'll move up onto the deck of the ship.
Okay.
I don't know how far I have to climb,
We'll
but I
say
have
it
30
costs
feet
you
of
like
movement speed.
10 feet
Okay,
because you're already climbing up and you're just gonna finish that.
sweet. Get up on the deck, and I look around, and I see those two skeletons
There's
the
more. Oh yes.
to the left. Yeah, that are in a straight line.
Yes, they are. One's like
And-
up on the next level, but you can get 2 of them with whatever you're doing, I'm sure.
Sweet. I'm gonna cast Agonizer's Scorcher.
Oh no.
It's a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide flame attack,
Great.
and they both have to make dexterity
They
saves.
both
Hey, they
fail
fail.
terribly.
Yes. Roll the damage already. They both take 11.
Great. Good thing this one's already been hit. So that one's dead, and this one takes 11. This one's not looking so good. It's more skin and bones than normal. More bones than normal. Anything else? on
More
your turn?
bones? What?
Let's
Less
see. That's my
bones?
action.
An arm fell off into the sea? I don't know.
No, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna quicken for a sorcery point my firebolt to hit that guy.
Pew!
Does 11 hit him?
Nope.
Then it misses.
No.
Oh.
Those sorcery points are just bad luck for you.
Yeah, maybe keep them for later.
Yeah.
All right. Edward, on your turn you have the help action, so you get advantage against the first person you attack.
Okay, I am going to climb up onto the ship.
Great.
And then I'm just gonna try and hit the skeleton right in my face.
Perfect. Get him.
And I'm just rolling normal dice.
Okay.
Sorry, roll 20. With advantage, that's a 22.
Hey, that'll hit.
Yay!
Yay! Good help action.
Yay!
That is 12 damage.
Ugh, so close. He is much less bones than normal. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Emerin.
Oh, wait, sorry. Can I... Actually, never mind. I don't want to do anything else. Carry on.
Emerin.
So, I think it's fair to say that it's fairly obvious that the group is endangered in general, yes?
Yeah, it seems like they're under attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Not
I
well under
will,
attack, but under attack.
I will use my bonus action to raid.
Okay.
And I'm going to go for this guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with my Morning Star.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
Ooh, that'll hit.
And that's going to be 6 piercing damage.
Great. Okay.
And that's going to be it for me.
All right. Charity.
All right. I will also climb up onto the deck. So I'll move up to here
Okay.
just to leave room. And I will cast Bless. at just regular first level, which I think gets me 3 creatures.
Yes.
So, so I guess Emerin, Edward, and Ashley, I guess.
Okay.
I've given those who are blessed a little yellow sticker, so we
Cool.
remember.
Nice.
And a bless gives them a D4 to
Yes.
Attacks and saves.
Attacks and saves.
Perfect. All right. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Okay. Marcus.
Gonna join everyone.
Yes.
How much movement was it to get up? You said 10?
Yeah.
10. Okay.
It's a higher ship than that, but I figured you were already climbing when I said roll initiative, so.
Yeah. There we go. Make that smaller so I can see the map. So 10, 15. Yeah, I will go here.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will attack.
All right.
I'm going to try to use, with my rapier. Yeah!
Yeah.
Roll 20 is rolling so much better than my dice, so I'm just going to keep using this.
Good job.
And then 7 damage.
Good job.
Nice.
That's a dead skeleton.
Beautiful. And then that's where I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Me.
You!
Me. I get to play. I don't know what his. Meow. 12. Great. Out of the forecastle of the ship, which I don't think is actually a word, but that's fine.
It is a word.
It's
Yeah, I
what
think
the,
so.
It's what the thing's telling me. The unmistakable sound of clopping hooves comes from these double doors. And it comes louder. It comes closer. And all of a sudden, a beastly skeleton with a rusty great axe crashes through the doors.
Oh my
It's
god,
not
that's so
really
cute though.
But it's
Oh,
a skeleton minotaur.
Oh.
Tucks his head and starts to run at the the straight line, which is Emerin.
Oh, no.
He's gonna charge at you.
Come at me, bro.
You what?
I said, come at me, bro.
Yeah. And is going to try to gore you with his horns.
Man, I don't love that, but you
I know,
know.
but I really want it. 24. Yes.
So that is gonna hit.
That's gonna hit, and then. So it says on my thing that if I run 10 feet straight towards the target and hit with a gore attack, you take an extra 2d8 piercing damage. So I'm gonna roll my 2d8. So it's 17 total piercing damage.
Okay, I have resistance, so
Perfect.
that's-
Yep. So halved,
8?
and we round up when we half things.
Okay, so 9.
Yep. And then you have a strength saving throw where you're going to be pushed.
Ooh, I have advantage on that.
Perfect. I'm glad I picked the barbarian.
You also have bless.
And
So you have
Yeah.
a
yes,
D4 to
you
add
have a
to that.
D4.
You're doing great.
Okay, so for bless, when can I decide to add it?
Whatever you want,
yeah.
you have it constantly.
Yeah, it's just I don't
Yeah,
think you can do it after I
Yeah.
say if you pass or fail.
Okay,
Plus
so
happens automatically, it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's not like Bardic Inspiration where you use it, you lose it.
oh, okay, so I can use it multiple times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well then I might as well use it.
Yeah. Honestly.
Okay, so that is 24.
Great. You totally pass. So you said come at me, bro. So you felt stronger and you resisted the push. this skeleton's gonna come down the stairs. And where's my skeleton
Alright.
page? And short sword at Frick
Oh, he hits me.
with a 16.
Yep.
And then, and just because you can see this, usually I use the left number. You know this. The 13's if it's advantage or disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
3 piercing damage.
Good to know.
Blah. Let's see. This one's gonna come run up towards Charity with a 10 to hit.
Amazingly,
Yeah,
no.
weird how that works. The one that's by Emeren's going to attack with the short sword. Ooh, with a
Ooh.
natural 20,
Ooh.
which is 9 piercing. But that's only 5 because you are raging. And then the skeleton's gonna come run down the stairs. Tick, 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 tick. And attack at, let's say, Marcus. With a
Okey-doke.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
For 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn. Divine.
Oh God, so much happened.
I know.
I don't know how I feel about that. There's one too many options.
There's actually one less than the party. Nope, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 less than the party.
If it makes any difference, I'm still above half, and I can take hits from this guy still.
Yay! More
Okay.
beating.
You're not going to be annoyed if I go for one of the skeleton instead. That's
No, I think it's actually probably better if you do. Take out the little ones, so then we can focus fire on the big one.
There
yeah.
you go.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, so
Hi, Rocket.
Rocket wants to play too. He's the Minotaur.
here, and she's gonna attack with the short sword.
Okay.
The
Which
one
one?
that's marked.
Okay.
Oh, the one that's not at all marked for any reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rocket is the
I'm
key.
gonna roll my actual die.
Okay.
Oh boy. Is a 9.
Oh, that won't hit. Anything else?
No.
Did you say yeah?
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Ashley, you have so many directions to go.
Oh gosh, I do. Cool. I'm gonna drop my bow
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, "You got this, Emran. You do." And then I'm gonna run over to help with one of the other ones.
Okay.
So hold on. Remembering how much movement I have. Okay, I think I can get her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And I will hit this one.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yes. Growth mindset. This is one that doesn't have a lot of bones left. It's not a lot to hit, but he's smushy.
That is 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yay!
Yay!
And it's an attack because somebody else is there. $15 damage.
That had 2.
Overkill.
Very nice.
Super.
And-
that one gets pushed over into the water.
And when I was like, Emran, you got this, I was using my bonus action to help Emran.
Awesome. Emran, you have advantage, even though you're... Oh, yeah, you have advantage. Oh, no. Stop it. Put Charity back. Thank you. Anything else on your turn? I think that's all the things you have. Frick.
How do you draw lines? Because I want to check something.
If you go to the side, there's the circle with a line in it. that looks kind of like a tilted on-off symbol,
Okay.
and that'll give you snap to center, which gives you like it'll measure things for you. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
Yes.
And that, well, if I cast a 5 foot wide line, will that hit Imran from right there?
You could do it a little off center. Like if you, we'll figure it out. You can do it in a way that won't hit him, and it'll also hit those
Okay.
3 things.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the scorching ray again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and
dexterity.
it's gonna hit all 3 of them for dexterity.
So the one
DC 12.
closest to you probably passes.
Yep.
The skeleton minotaur 16.
Also passes.
Okay. And then 6 for the farther one.
He fails.
He's
Damage is
distracted.
23,
Oh.
and then it's halved for anybody who passes.
Okay. So 24 would be 12. So that one's a dead skeleton.
Nice.
This takes 12. And this one is holding on by some sinew.
And then as my bonus action, I will disengage,
Okay.
so I don't take the attack of opportunity, and then
You run
you
away.
know what? I'm gonna go up here on the stairs.
Great. Really hide. Edward.
I'm gonna move over here. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. I don't want to. I almost Minotaur skeleton attack of opportunity on you. 13.
Nope.
You're safe.
I would like to what?
You're safe.
Right. I'd like to bonus action Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Good plan.
Yep.
And then I would like to try and hit the Minotaur.
Great. Also, you can Shield of Faith and then move. If you're about to take an attack of opportunity, that might help you in the future.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I also didn't want to take the attack, get hit, fail my concentration, and immediately lose it.
Yep, you're right.
But good point. There was a thought process, I promise.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and hit it with my longsword.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Nope.
Oh.
Natural 1.
Oh,
Anything else?
nope.
Okay. Emmerin.
All right. Well, my course of action is pretty clear.
Yep. Rage again. No.
All right. So bless is also applies to attack rolls. Yes.
Yep.
Sweet.
And you have advantage.
I do.
Yes, because
Gives
I
you have the
helped
help
you.
action from
Oh,
Ashley.
sweet. Okay, so that is. It's a lot. It's like 25.
Great. That'll hit the Minotaur for sure.
9 piercing damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Great. Charity.
Okay. Let's see. I guess. I'm going to try to sacred flame the skeleton next to me.
Okay. I do a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
And have trouble loading. There it is. 18. Ugh. Sorry.
For a time. That's okay.
All right.
Is 5 foot stepping a thing in 5th edition, or if I leave a radius, will I get an attack of opportunity?
If you leave the ratio to attack of opportunity, you're in the Minotaur's range if you're trying to attack the Minotaur, but if you're trying to step away from everything, you would take both attacks of opportunity.
Both, yeah. I guess I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Marcus.
Yeah, I'll just attack the skeleton in front of me
I
for right
guess.
now. Well, I have a thing,
Oh.
but I don't want to do it with the guy in front of me where he can hit me.
Okay.
So I just want to get him out of the picture, hopefully.
Yeah, smart.
It'll
That'll hit.
eventually come. Yay!
Yay!
Guys.
I hit. Is it also showing up? Hold on. Do I hit it again? Oh no!
Just click the word rapier on the. Oh, you
I did. Okay, there it is.
5 piercing. This one hasn't been hit yet, so it's still looking great.
Okay, it went twice, but it's the same number, so whatever.
Counts.
He hasn't been hit?
He has not been hit yet until this, so he was not hurt. He's still doing good. I mean,
Yeah.
not good, but he's dead, undead.
I am going to take out my pan flute
Okay,
with my other hand and do a quick hot cross bun number
great.
and tell Emerin that I believe in her
Oh,
and give her bardic inspiration.
so good. You have
Can't
all
see
the
it 'cause I don't have
things.
my
You're blessed
webcam
and
on, but I'm doing the
inspired.
heart thing.
Yay, bard things.
So,
All right, great.
Hashtag just bard things.
Hashtag
Yeah.
bard things. Okay. My farthest left skeleton has 3 options right now. So I'll do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divine. He's gonna swing at you with his short sword. 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 3 piercing damage. The Minotaur is going to take his great axe and swing at the barbarian. 14 hits.
Nope.
Ah,
Not such a great axe after all.
that's a terrible axe. And Marcus, the skeleton buddy, is going to swing his short sword with an 8. What is
That'll
this? Ugh, okay.
I was
Fine.
ready for him.
All right, Divine.
Okay. Well, she's gonna attack skeleton that just attacked her.
Yeah,
Be salty about it.
does the salty griffin after all.
Yes. She's gonna. Now, yeah, she's still gonna go with the short sword. Let's see. Don't fail me now.
The waiting is killing me.
It's a 17.
17 hits.
Okay.
Minimum damage will kill this.
You do get sneak
So
attack.
do your worst.
You
Do
do
all
get
of the
to
damage.
go. That's 6. Then 8.
Great. Yep, had 1.
Then
It's all gone.
she goes, "Take that," and
Are you
then
gonna do anything else on your turn?
she could do dash as a bonus action, right?
You can move all over the ship.
Okay. Let's see. She's gonna. Move over.
Great. Ashley.
Here.
Okay.
And attack this skeleton.
Get him.
I hope. Oh, and I'm still blessed. So that's a lot. 27.
Whoa, that really hits.
Wow.
Calm down over there.
No.
Yes, I said so.
So 13 damage.
Okay, that'll kill it.
Yeah.
Fine.
And I will look at Eddie
Mm-hmm.
and be like, "You got this," and that'll be a help action.
Okay. Frick.
It's like having two bards, but for different things.
Yeah. You have extra things.
I'm going to cast Firebolt on the Minotaur.
Smart.
Oh, shit.
Nope.
Well, none of those hit.
The
Neither of
8
those.
or the
Ooh.
6.
Oh.
Any quickens or?
No.
Alright. Edward, you have advantage on your hit.
Okay, I have advantage and also bless.
Yes, you have
Yes.
both of the things.
Okay, I will try and hit it with my sword.
Great.
Okay, wow. One of them is a natural 20.
Okay, yeah.
So that is 23 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit the Minotaur.
Okay,
You get to either double your dice or double the number you roll, but you have to tell me first.
I would also like to smite.
Ooh, add the smite dice.
And does the smite dice also double?
Yes, you double every dice.
Okay, hang
Also,
on.
because this is an undead, your smite dice goes up by 1.
Thank you.
You get a
Oh, that's
plus 1 to your...
sweet.
That's awesome.
Okay, hang on. So
Okay.
that's now 2d8 for flat damage.
Okay.
Smite damage is 2d8 at first level, so that's 4d8 now.
And then since it's undead, you get an additional D8,
Yeah,
and then
One
that
more
doubles.
and that doubles.
Jesus Christ, 6d.
I think, yeah. Wait, 2.
Oh god. Okay, I don't even have that many.
I think you're higher than that. You have 2. Is it 1d8 normally and you doubled it to 2?
Yep, 1d8
Okay.
normally double to 2.
Okay.
2d8 for
then-
smite double to 4. 1d8 for undead double to 2. So
Yeah.
I'm at 8d8 plus 5.
You're right, because you
Ace.
doubled that. Yeah.
Wow.
Whew.
Paladin's critting is powerful.
Bring a paladin to an undead fight. Let's do it.
I'm so glad.
God. Okay. 10. 20. 30. 42.
It's hanging on by a thread.
Wow.
Has a little bit of health left, but not a lot. Okay.
Holy Minotaur.
Woo!
Hmm.
All right.
Or
Anything else
Holy
on your
Minotaur, I
turn?
suppose.
No, I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. Emerin.
All right.
I'm glad I believed in you.
Yeah, that was a good person to believe in.
So, Bardic Inspiration is a D6.
It's a D6.
Right.
You get to decide after you roll if you want to add it, but before Grace tells you if it hits or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can add the bless on top of that.
Right.
Before it doesn't have to be in a certain order.
Okay.
Yeah. The D6, once you use, you will lose it, is all.
Okay. Well, there are no more skeletons right now, so I'm guessing this is the last. of the
Yeah,
set.
but if you think you rolled real well,
Yeah.
you might not want to use it.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all.
And all I'm saying is add the D4 to it before you add the D6 to it, because one stays and one goes away.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use the D6 because this is an 18. Actually, no, I don't know how heavy this Minotaur is. I'm just going to go ahead and add the D6.
Okay.
Now a 23 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
For piercing.
Oh, you're not gonna believe this, but it has 4 health.
I thought you were going to say it had 5.
No, you did it. Da-da-da, you are out of battle.
Okay, so I just want to say that I'm like, you charge me, I charge you, and like hit it in the middle of the rib cage.
Yes. And then because of that, it slices in half and then falls apart with its skeletal remains. Good job, you
I'm
did
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna run over and hug Eddie for doing so much damage.
I believed in you, and you did it.
See, this ping is the hug.
Don't forget to pick up your short bow.
Eddie kind of awkwardly pats you on the shoulder.
Oh, character development.
And then I will go get my short bow, yes.
Okay.
Eddie is flanked right now. Like, whoa.
All the hugs.
Yeah.
We're just all congratulating. Good job.
Ashley, you
Marcus
can-
is.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. You're
Okay.
GM.
Ashley can do a investigation to find that one arrow that you shot ahead of time, or you shot 2 arrows, right?
I shot,
One off the bow.
yep, 2.
2.
2. I had to check my notes.
Yeah, investigate to check to see if you can find those.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
Oh, you find both.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. And then Marcus, what were you gonna say?
I want to look where did the Minotaur like bust down the doors?
Yeah, he busted open those doors. So
All right, from this distance, I want to peer inside and just
Okay.
like.
Quick question.
Yep.
Does anyone have any cantrip healing?
That
Oh,
doesn't
and
exist
lay
in
on
5e.
Hang on. Yeah.
No.
What? How much are you down by?
I am at 18 out of 32.
I can give you. Yeah, I'll give you. 7 lay on hands points.
Okay. I will
I
take
only get 15 for the day.
Yeah.
Marcus, can you see if you scroll down a little bit?
Okay.
That's the room you see. So inside there's a large bed with a clearly waterlogged mattress resting against the far wall, and then there's 2 hammocks. One is about 4 feet above the wall. Sorry, one's 4 feet above the other, lining the side walls.
Okay.
There's a small wooden scroll case dangling from the top hammock on the left.
Cool. I am going to heal myself.
Okay.
With a first level. How many spells do I get? Yeah, with a cure wounds. This. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't roll it. Cool. I can just roll
You
it.
can just roll, or there's a dice on the left side. It looks like the d20, and you can pick which die you want to roll. So you can roll a d8 from there if you wanted to, but
Okay.
your call. I don't care. I really don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuss with that at the
Okay.
moment. I'm just gonna roll my d8. That's a d10. We actually roll a d8.
Okay.
I play D&D. I know what I'm doing.
You know the dice numbers.
Hey, that's an 8
Yay!
plus 3, so that's 11. I'm back at
Wow.
max.
That's
Nice.
so much health.
Yeah, that's really good actually. And let me figure out how to mark spells off. There we go. And then I'm going to just wander into this room.
Great.
Marcus, where are you wandering off to?
I wanted to see where the Minotaur came from.
I'll
I
follow.
want to go too.
All right.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
Also, this
Smart move.
Great.
This is all taking a group field trip.
Group field trip.
And you said on the left side was where the.
Yeah. So there's on the top hammock on the left, you see there's this wooden scroll case.
I would open it.
All right. You find this note. Do you see the
Ooh.
note?
I do.
Good. And if you can't read my beautiful handwriting that I didn't do, you can scroll down and it should say it in a nicer font.
Oh. Mums, you were right. I'm not cut out to be a sailor. Every time I eat while on the ship, I have to run to the deck, leaning over the railing, and lose my stomach. All the crew laughs at me and start calling me up. The cook and the parrot are getting on my nerves, too. The bird constantly annoys the cook, flying by his head, pooping on him, or his butcher knife. Cook can't do nothing, seeing as Peaches is the first mate's bird and all. I'm jumping ship next chance I get. Chuck.
So this is a scrolls case made of bamboo and it's waterproof. Inside is a couple more pieces of parchment. A lot of them are just filled with doodles, but this one has a message on it. There's also a quill and a dry bottle of ink.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any? Has there been any sign of a parrot that we've seen yet?
Not that you've seen.
You gonna keep that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you want it?
Only if you weren't going to use it.
I don't need it.
Sweet.
I'll give it to you.
I'll take it.
So, I don't think I should be the one to necessarily look for the parrot, but if we find it, I might be able to talk to it.
Same.
Awesome.
I'm gonna move back to the main deck and check out the stuff over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the forecastle.
Okay, so like on top?
Yeah.
All right. Ashley, there's a door where you are. And that... Oh. Polygon reveal. There we go. If you scroll down a little bit, there's a bunch of beds. This is the... This has no number, it's fine. Crew's quarters.
Okay.
So there's 5 straw beds lining each side of the room. Most are disheveled and missing blankets. There is a, as you peek in, the bed closest to you along the north wall has a human skeleton on it. And there's a dagger between 2 ribs near where its heart should have been. The far left bed is covered in a blanket, and you can't quite tell what's on there. And then there's a skeleton wearing a black headband armed with a short sword lying in the far left bed.
So I guess very carefully I would like to investigate the room and see if there's anything more informative and hopefully not disturb these guys.
Okay.
I would like to give the help action.
Okay, you are there. I was like, from the other room? You can't possibly.
Oh,
Do an investigation check with assistance, so with advantage.
Okay. All right. This is why I have 2 D20s. I remember there was a reason.
There's always a reason.
What is my investigation? I feel like it's a lot. Yeah. I feel like that was one of the ones that I had. No, it isn't. Okay, it's not one of my expertise skills. I thought it was. Oh well. Okay, so 18?
18. Very carefully, without disturbing the skeletons, you see that underneath each bed is a small locked wooden chest.
I would like to try to slide one out.
Okay.
And attempt to break the lock.
Great. Let's call it a sleight of hand to do it without a skeleton potentially waking up.
Okay. I'm gonna click.
Okay. I'll say that that is enough. And then are you opening it in this room, or are you going back out to the deck to open it?
Yeah, let's go to the deck to open it. That sounds slightly better.
So smart. All right, and then do a do you have thieves' tools? Are you one of those?
I do.
Good. Do a dexterity check with your thieves' tools.
And that I do have the expertise thing.
Yes.
Okay. Where's thieves' tools? There they are.
Nice. You can open this chest. You find a broken compass and about 5 copper pieces.
I take them.
Great.
Marcus watches you take them and doesn't say anything.
Would you like... So now there was one under each of the beds. Do you want to continue this process and open them?
I think I would like to get my friends first in case I accidentally wake someone up.
Okay. So we'll say that while you're investigating and grabbing this check, I'm gonna go check in with Emerin to see what they're looking at on top of the forecastle, and then we'll call everybody to be back up.
Okay.
Emerin, what are you looking up at the forecastle?
I'm just trying to see if I can catch sight of a parrot or any other kind of animal that there might be on this
Okay.
ghost ship.
Do a perception check or investigation because you're specifically looking for something.
Okay. Oh, 18.
18. Awesome. I'm going to say that you don't immediately see anything, but you can, if you're listening quietly enough, hear a squawk from across the deck. So you would assume that in the room above where Ashley and Marcus are might have a parrot in it.
Okay, so that's going to be my next destination.
Okay. So Ashley and Marcus ask for some backup.
Yes. I guess we go back to these people and be like, hey, there's stuff. Help.
Did we investigate this room that we're in?
You can investigate the room that you're in. Are you looking for something specific or just generally rummaging?
Just rummaging.
Okay, do a perception check. And you can I can have two people roll or one person can have advantage.
I would like to give someone else advantage if someone else has better investigation than I do, or perception than I do.
I'll rummage.
Okay.
Sweet. I will give you advantage.
Thank you.
We will toss the Minotaur's bed and search through all the hammocks and stuff and see if there's anything else to find.
Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
I wasn't looking. You find a silver chest under the Minotaur's bed. And
Ooh. Fancy.
that's all you find with your search.
Okay. Hey, I found something.
Good job.
Hey, the other road, Divine.
Yeah.
Can you get this open?
I can spy.
Do you also have these tools? Yes.
Let me roll on here. 'Cause
Okay.
I was not. What would I roll for tools? Would you use the character sheet or?
Yeah, there's tool proficiencies and custom skills.
Yep. If you don't have it set up, you can just do a dexterity check, and then I think you add your proficiency bonus because you have the thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other row confirmed, so we're good. We're just gonna go with that.
Yep. You add your proficiency bonus, and if you chose to use it as your expertise,
you double it.
You double it, I think.
Yeah, you
Double
get that
proficiency.
Proficiency bonus.
I have not rogued, but Rosa has.
I haven't rogued in 5e, but I'm DMing in 5e, so.
Okay, so that's 13.
Perfect. You do get to open this chest. You find 50 copper pieces, which is about 5 silver if we, a potion of healing, and a small book.
Ooh,
Can
a
I look at the
book.
Uh-huh. In this book is a log of the weather with the last date over 100 years ago, a list of ship names, and there's a partial notation at the end. Let me show this to everyone.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
I say out of character.
Because you're in a different place.
Yep.
Yep.
And Marcus probably actually doesn't care.
All right, I think with that, we're going to check in with Ashley and Marcus. get the rest of those open.
Yep,
Ashley, will
well-
you for me?
Motion.
What's that?
I am actually going to go assist them before I go to the other room.
Okay. Check on the chest before the parrot.
Yeah.
Because
go
we're kind of
help,
en route.
Yeah.
yeah, because they asked for backup, and I am.
Yep.
Thank you.
I guess we'll all do it because we're done looting this room.
Yeah. So we're all at the
Yeah.
same timeline now.
Okay.
Ashley, will you do for me? Let's do a sleight of hand for like the left hand side of the room, and then one for the right hand side of the room. So we'll just do like a group, like a. I say group, but it's all you. A group sleight of hand. Oh,
Hmm.
The other one should show up as well. I did double click it.
okay.
Hopefully. I should have rolled my dice.
There it is.
Clearly.
And unfortunately, I did say the first one's for the left side of the room. So the two skeletons. Where are they?
Mm-hmm.
One is chilling right there. Okay. Are awakened by your rustling, and we're gonna roll initiative again, but don't do it yet. Let me pull up the thing and clear it.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we all be in the room, or are we out of the room?
I believe that that's your call, but I'm gonna say that Ashley went in for sure, and I'll give you some more of them space over here so you can
Yeah.
around down there.
I'm gonna say Emran would have gone in, given
Yeah.
that they were asking for
Yep.
backup.
I think Charity would still be hanging outside.
Yeah, Mark.
So it Frick.
Awesome.
Are you ready for us to roll initiative?
I am.
My thing's up. There we go.
Do you want to come join us on the lower half, Rob?
Oh, is that where the door is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're just kind of outside of the
Yeah.
grid at the moment, but just to make it easier.
There we go. On a fun twist of fate, Charity and Ashley on the same initiative roll. You can either do something at the same time, or we can have you do it by your dexterity modifier. I don't care.
Hmm. Do you have a preference, Rosa?
I have no preference at all.
And it can change each turn as well. Like if you, at this time, Charity wants to go first, and next time Ashley wants to go first, I'm okay with that.
For what it's worth, my dexterity mod is 3.
It would make sense if you went first,
Yeah.
probably.
Plus, you're more
Just
on
'cause
the
you're
from
reacting.
getting the- yeah.
Okay. I think I'll hit this person next to me
Okay.
as quickly as I can.
Yeah. So he had something in his chest, and he sort of sits up and gets ready to attack you. So you know it's on.
I know it's on. So I'm just gonna go with my short sword.
Okay.
So that is a dirty 20.
That'll definitely hit.
Great. And no sneak attack because that's not a thing yet, I don't think.
We saw you coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the reason.
Not within
I rolled
5
that.
feet.
So 6 damage.
Very nice. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my help action to give my backup advantage on their next attack. So
All of
Emran,
them, or
thank
Emran?
you.
Okay. Ash, all right.
Emran, the only one who actually backed me up.
Sorry. I moved on too quickly. So Charity, you're also on the same initiative turn, so it's your turn.
Okay. Can I see the skeleton from where I
No, you could see the one in the back corner, but that one's like a
Okay.
round inside.
am? Okay. Then I guess I'll try to sacred flame the one in the back.
Okay. Dexterity. Come on, skeleton. Oh, roll 20. Ah,
There it is.
18.
Oh.
Nerds. Well, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
All right, Emerin. You have the help
All
action.
right.
You have advantage.
I think Bless would be gone by now too.
Yeah, Bless would be gone, I think.
Yeah,
It's
bless
been
you,
more than a
Jones.
minute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll undo those while we're.
Okay.
I have to
So
move
I
you, I'm
will.
sorry.
What?
I had to move Ashley to get it.
Okay. I'm gonna move in here. And still with my Morningstar,
Mm-hmm.
go in and take a swing at the skeleton.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
That is 9 points of piercing damage.
Great. That's a dead skeleton.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm not bothering raging just yet.
Yeah, don't do that. Divine.
Okay, she's gonna move in skeleton over here.
Okay.
And then she's gonna attack with the rapier. That. Oh, she is rolling terribly. That is a
Aw.
6.
That doesn't hit.
Aww.
So sorry. Anything else?
Oh, that's good.
All right. Frick.
Just gonna move in and kind of stand over here by the bed and firebolt that skeleton.
Great. You stand over the old skeleton's body and hit
Yeah.
the new one. Pew pew.
Yeah. No, it doesn't hit.
Oh no.
Mm.
I have 3 people on the same initiative. I always bow to the party, so I'm gonna move myself down here. Marcus and or Edward.
My initiative is my dex mod is -1, so I'll go second.
Okay.
Okay. That's fair. Marcus will leap into action, but not
Huzzah!
that quickly.
Yeah.
Because I am 9.
Eventually.
Yeah, that's 30.
Yeah.
Attack with my rapier.
Great.
Hey, that'll hit.
Nice.
For 6 piercing.
Aw, so cute. Almost half. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Edward.
I'll move over here and completely surround the skeleton.
Great.
And try and hit it with my sword.
Okay.
Okay.
Eight slashing. That does it.
Nice.
Woo!
I don't even get a turn.
What?
I think every fireball cast is innate.
No, you got 1 off and got like 3 points.
Yeah,
Those skeletons need to show more initiative.
They do. I really need to roll higher on my initiatives. Ashley, I'll say that over time, now that the skeletons are gone, you do get every chest open, and don't need to be as careful about it anymore.
Okay.
So, you find a total of 23 copper. That broken compass, rusty navigator's tools, and a rusty dagger. You also find a band-style ring that appears to have been created by weaving thin strands of wire together, and a note with a letter.
Ooh. I would like to see that.
There it is. And again, you can scroll down if you want to read it with more care.
Oh my.
Mm.
Aww. Marcus sheds a tear.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh. Aww.
Aw.
You guys are so cute.
I'm just
I'll
holding the
share
ring very
the
sadly.
captain's log with people, so that they can look at both notes together.
Okay.
It looked like there was some kind of mutiny, I guess. Something in the log broke off pretty suddenly.
Something did happen here, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Did I check to see if either of the skeletons have the black cloth?
Yes.
It's an investigate, right?
Yeah, investigate.
Neat. Does that go off? Overall 20. Why did I try? Oh, because you're going to be nice to me.
There it is. You did notice that the far skeleton, the one in the back corner, had a black headband on. And there was the one with the dagger right around the heart at the where Frick is.
And that one did not.
That one did not have any black anything.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Yeah, it looks like mutiny.
Mm.
Like mutiny that didn't go very well.
I mean, for anyone, everyone here is dead.
And I'm dead.
I mean,
Then
that
more
was
death.
over 100 years.
All of the dead.
So, Mira, stare down.
Yeah, so
To the ship?
there's the ones that kind of get bigger are going up, and the ones that go bigger to smaller are going down. So there is a below deck.
Well,
There's
is
also
Imran
there's also
Take
the
a
one higher level.
Peek down below.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Emran wants to go try to find that parrot.
Okay,
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
you guys are sharing spaces.
Yeah.
So we'll have the captain's quarters crew check it out first, and then I will walk you through the downstairs.
Okay, so question: is it locked?
It is unlocked.
Okay.
Do you want it to be locked? I can make it locked.
No, it's fine.
Great.
I'm gonna go right in.
Going in?
Yep, I'm not checking for anything. I'm just going in.
Okay. What once were 2 nice beds now lay rotten in each of the back corners of this room. There's 2 wooden footlockers sitting at the foot of each beds, and between the beds, a small bird cage hangs in front of a large window that's missing several panes of glass. Shortly after you open the door, you hear a strange voice say, "Shiver me timbers!"
Oh no.
Hello.
Right? Yes.
So, I would like to, on the off chance that this would work, because I don't know, because this is supposed to be with beasts.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ritual cast Speak with Animals
Okay.
to try to communicate with this parrot on a more profound level than whatever it might have learned to mimic.
Okay. You don't want me to do my cool mimicry things? Speaking
I mean,
of which,
you,
this is an undead parrot, so I'm gonna show you the little.
Oh.
ooh,
So good.
Oh, so good.
And I did make him a
We should
little
take it.
token.
that's amazing.
He's in a cage. We should just take the cage with us.
So,
I mean, yes.
Weapon attack. Oh my goodness.
Now you do see, so the base of the brass birdcage says the word peaches on it.
so I'm just gonna kind of kneel down and say, Peaches, did you see what happened here?
That's my name. Out of out of respect for your speak with beasts. Are you speaking with beasts or speaking with animals? It's an undead parrot. I don't even know.
It's speak with animals, but it very specifically says communicate with beasts. So given that it's undead, I leave it up to you.
It says tiny beast. Great. He will describe to you that there was mutiny, but I wasn't prepared enough to have like a whole bird speech. I should have known because I have a history of people asking me to become an animal while I play D&D. But
what happens? Did the mutineers win, or did the captain's side win?
you get from his response that he was stuck in the cage and isn't quite sure. This isn't where the captain slept, even though it would be where a captain normally sleeps.
Okay. Did someone else sleep here?
Yes.
Who slept here?
The two of his lieutenants slept here.
Huh. Does the parrot know the name? Right now I'm blanking.
Dread Red?
No. Does the parrot know the name Abigail?
He would know the name Abigail. He would probably say "pretty lady" if I was still in. Yes, pretty lady.
Did you see Abigail a lot?
You get from his response that Abigail didn't make it to the ship.
So I am relaying this to the rest of the group.
Okay.
The corner of hopeless romantics look a little bit sad.
Yeah.
While this is happening, Frick will nudge like Ashley and be like, "Hey, let's start turning over this room." While he's having his beast chat.
Investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you advantage.
Okay. What is my investigation?
So I also just want to verify that the captain did go by Dread Red.
Yeah, that's the captain's name.
22.
22. So there's a footlocker at the foot of each bed. You do find 25 silver pieces, waterlogged clothes, 10 gold pieces, a small pearl, and more waterlogged clothes.
So does the parrot know where the captain slept?
Below decks. You get from the parrot's response that he was afraid of how open this specific location was, so he switched it with his lieutenants.
Okay. Is there anything else we want to ask this parrot?
What's been going on the last 100 years?
Water.
Okay, so I'll ask it.
So much water.
Okay.
Why now? Like, why are you appearing? Why is the ship surfacing now?
If a parrot could shrug, the parrot would shrug.
Okay. Just checking.
So at this point, I'm going to ask the parrot, if I let you, if you want to come out, I will let you out if you promise not to attack us.
This is a very friendly, lonely parrot, and will absolutely come with you, and will not.
Okay. I am going to take an undead parrot pet then.
Great. He will land on your shoulder once you let him out, and I will give you parrot control. There you are. Okay.
Nice.
You have an undead parrot.
Rosa, did you write down the gold values and stuff that we found?
Oh yeah, I've got a little scrap piece of paper,
Okay.
and I will make it formal afterwards and divide it amongst the party.
Okay.
Minus what you keep, of course.
No one but me is getting that pearl. Sorry.
I mean, I don't even know how we divide that, so it seems fair.
Marcus doesn't care.
I mean, if anyone knows the identify spell needs a pearl.
Not me.
That's okay.
No, me neither.
Oh, it is. Did I tell you how much it's worth?
No.
25 gold pieces. If you get it, you know, looked at in town or whatever.
So, do we want to then check out below decks?
Sure.
Shall we?
Which I believe Divinity? I just made that up. Divine was already doing.
Yes.
Yeah, we were gonna take a peek.
So there was a group going downstairs. If you scroll down, I'll show you where you end up.
And those of us who are up there can hang back until you tell us that we arrive.
Okay, I will do
Yeah.
that. Might be just in the nick of time. There we go. I needed the below decks part. All right. So as you walk down, it's a little bit darker down here, but there are some light slipping in through the broken timbers. And you hear the wood creaking and popping as the ship sways on the moon sea. You... that one, okay. Mine's more visible than it should be. You see an open door. Nope, that was the wrong button. The open door goes to the back of the ship here. But the other door is closed. And you're in, there you go. You're in a storage room.
Okay.
And you see large teeth marks covering crates and barrels. If you look inside, there's bits of meat and some eggshell, but nothing worth taking. And some of the barrels seem to be about to burst.
Probably worth avoiding.
Yeah. I think for my part, I would probably just sort of hang on the stairs and sort of hang around here. Sort of wait for backup.
All right. Yeah, let's get you.
Uh.
I know I took you. I'm sorry. Charity, what are you doing? Come on.
Just trying to.
All right, there we go. We're all a little off kilter on the map, but it's fine.
Okay.
I don't. Oh, it's because there's two different maps, and so naturally it doesn't line up like it should. Like you'd think it would. Roll 20. In the back, Emern, you have a pretty good peek in here. This looks like a another sleeping quarters.
In here?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get inside?
Yeah, it's an open door.
Okay, Marcus, we go inside.
Okay.
Anything of note?
There's a large waterlogged straw bed to the right, and there's a small metal chest to your left.
There's a chest in here.
Help!
I will come in and help.
Okay. You it's unlocked. So
Oh,
you're
cool.
very helpful, and it looks like you did 0 time at all. There's
Yeah.
3 dirty off-white aprons, a worthless rusty set of cooking utensils, a small pouch containing 10 copper pieces, and another note.
Marcus sheds another tear.
Hmm.
So does Ashley.
Emran also.
Charity too.
Oh.
Oh,
Peaches.
all sad on this boat.
Peaches will go poop on the bed. He goes, stinky head. Ah!
Must be the cook's.
Yep, this is the cook's room.
The cooking utensils wasn't a clear indication.
Yeah, or the aprons, you know.
Always trust the animal. The animal
Yes.
knows.
Animal knows all.
Mm-hmm.
Come back out and take a look over there.
There's a door.
Yay!
The door is closed.
Is
Oh,
it locked?
It doesn't seem to be locked.
okay.
I open it.
Great.
Open the door.
Oh, I didn't make a cool thing for this. It's fine. Reveal.
Could possibly go wrong behind this
Reveal areas.
mysterious door.
This appears to be the galley. There's seating areas for the crew. Wait, am I off by one? Whatever, it's fine. Appears to be a galley. There is a half orc zombie who is appears to be cooking. It doesn't notice you yet. I'll turn him around. Close the door.
I close the door.
Good adventure, everyone.
All done.
So there's a half orc, or half zombie. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You okay, Ashley?
Well, should we go say hi?
I think so.
Well, hold on. Before we do that,
I like Mary in both hands.
would you say it's still less than 10 minutes since I cast Speak with Animals?
We're getting close to the end of that, but sure.
Okay, I'm going to ask Peaches if they know, if they could tell me anything about a half orc. Is that the chef?
Yes. Parrot would affirm that this is Stinky Head.
Is there anything we need to know about the cook?
They hate each other. It's a mutual passion.
Okay, well, I'm just going to tell Peaches to, like, hide in my hood.
Okay.
Marcus goes into the room.
Great.
Ashley will follow.
Edward will follow.
Yeah, I'm all in. I'm going to side with Peaches on this.
Okay. He's going to just keep. He kind of looks around, and then he continues like chopping on his butcher block table.
Hi.
That's unsettling.
Open the other door.
Okay.
While this is happening.
This is like not a kitchen. I'm sorry. It looks like where the crew would eat. The dining room. There we go.
Oh,
I'll go ahead and look at what he's cooking while everyone else goes past me.
Yeah. So very rotten meat. Probably from the barrels in the other room. It doesn't look appetizing in any way, but it does look like he's having enjoyment from cooking.
I'll just kind of like reach around and do presentation to make it smell a little better.
Okay.
He's cool.
I don't trust him. I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Okay. Protect the bird.
Yep.
Okay. So in the other room, there's so 3 long tables surrounded by stools. There's one skeletal crew member wearing a black headband sitting in a chair. Its upper torso is sprawled out on the table. There's a quarrel strapped to his hip, and it clutches a salmon-colored crossbow. And then you see a set of stairs leading further down, and there's a door across the way.
I check the door across the way.
This one is locked, and also barricaded with planks and nails.
Okay.
I can get the lock if you can get the other stuff.
Yeah. Can I try to pry the planks and nails off?
Mm-hmm.
I have a climber's kit, which should have something sharp and angly in it, maybe?
Sure. We can call it a strength check to see how well you tackle this room.
Okay.
I
While you're
will.
doing that,
I
can
will do the
snag
door
the
while that's
crossbow?
going on.
Okay, and then I heard something else too.
Nope.
Yeah, let's let them finish the.
No, that's a locked door, you guys.
The door is extremely locked.
Mm-hmm. Is it Emery I'm
Um,
hearing talking?
I'd like to sleight of hand the crossbow away from the skeleton bro.
Okay. Do a sleight of hand check. Surprisingly, the the skeleton does not animate. You
Okay.
find there we go. A +1 coral crossbow with 3 bolts in it.
Ooh.
This is uncommon, and they're made of coral tipped with enchanted seashells.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. He also
That's
has
super cool.
He also has a shield. Is he? Nope, just kidding. That's later.
Instead of prying the planks off, can I try plan B of kicking the door down?
Would you like me to try that?
Sure. With assistance, that can be an advantage roll from one of you, or both can do it.
Would that be athletics or just straight up strength?
I'm assuming athletics is probably better, so you can do that.
Okay. Mind if I take that?
Yeah, go for it. Do you want advantage on it?
Yeah. All right. That is 22.
Great. You do open this door.
Kick it to splinters.
We're getting it. Is that?
I moved you, but I was unable to move the bird. Okay.
Really need to know. Hold on.
Is this a light crossbow technically?
I believe so. I can also give you the. I can put the thing in your.
I'm adding it as an attack roll. And
Yeah.
just wanted to know if it was a D6 or D8.
Yeah, it's a regular crossbow, but it's the +1.
Yeah.
Okay. Storm cruise quarters. Hey, cruise quarters. There we go. There's 4 hammocks. Wait, reveal. I just don't see the 4 hammocks on the thing, but it's fine. I don't care that much. It's okay. 4 hammocks, 1 on each wall, and 2 hanging from the ceiling, sway gently with the ship's movement. There is a skeleton with a black headband slipped down over its eye sockets in the far right hammock, flailing about and stuck. It seems that he's got his arms and legs slipped through the netting and can't seem to escape.
would like to just kind of look around at everything else in the room and try to ignore him.
Okay. Do a perception check. Okay. You actually don't find anything in this room. There is a door across the way that is locked and closed, even though it looks open on my map. It's fine.
I would like to try to open that door.
Alright. Do a... Yep, perfect. Also, what was your perception earlier? You noticed... I'm going to back up a little bit. You noticed with your 21 that this was a trapped door, but I'm going to keep your thieves' tools to disarm it, and you can also open the door without the trap springing on you. So, you're in... It really doesn't look like it. You're in an armory.
Oh.
I know. The room, there's rusty weapons of all sorts attached to the walls of this room. Most appear useless, but there does seem to be a glistening shield made from what seems to be mother of pearl. And it's locked behind a rusty iron cage in the far corner of the room.
Okay. Come and check it out, guys.
Peaches goes, right, shiny shield.
That's interesting.
Does anyone have a shield? Does
Yes.
anyone here use a shield?
I use a shield.
You both use a shield, okay.
I
does
already
anyone-
have a shield, so it's probably not best for me. If anyone else needs a shield and doesn't already have one, they should take it.
Well, I think you two are the only ones who would use a shield.
I mean, I also have one already. It would be swapping in.
Well, why don't we see what it is?
Yeah.
Can you get it open?
It is locked in a cage.
Okay, so I should attack that lock.
Yes, get this lock now.
Ha!
Beautiful.
We did search the last room,
Oh,
right?
not beautiful. That is
Oh.
that is a locked shield still.
Divine, can you get this?
Help!
Just gonna come on in there. Just gonna roll.
And I would like to help Divine on this one.
Okay,
That's a 19.
that will do much better. You find the shield of the Salty Griffin, which is actually a +1 shield. Polished mother of pearl.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Fancy.
Gonna hold it up and talk about. It's so shiny. Look at it, guys.
Ah.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so Kate, what's your AC?
I think you need the AC more than I do. Mine is 19.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That's
Mine is
Yeah, you
16.
take it.
All right, so Divine will hand it off.
I laughed when I found this in the module because we had talked about a +1 shield in the
Yeah.
Discord chat.
Yay!
So we have a
Nice.
+1. Does anyone use a crossbow?
I use a hand crossbow.
Okay.
I mean, I can. It's obviously not my strong suit.
Yeah, I've got hand crossbow. Oh, I actually have crossbow proficiency. I do have proficiency.
There you go.
The only reason I bring it up is because I have Firebolt as a cantrip, and I don't have very good dex mod. So maybe if one of the rogues or one of the more dexy people wants a ranged attack crossbow.
Divine, do you have anything for ranged right now?
I do not.
Why don't you take it? Because I've got the short bow, and that way we both have the flexibility to do that if we need to.
Sweet. Thank you.
Okay, so just remember it's +1 to hit and damage. And is it the bolts that are magical? And so you've only got 3 shots with it, you said?
Correct. And I'll say that you can use it with regular crossbow bolts, but only those 3 are +1.
Okay.
But they're probably easy to find after a battle as well, so we'll hope we can find them.
Alright.
And then since it's a light crossbow, it equals 1d8.
Yeah.
And I think we can go further downstairs over here.
You can. There's another stairwell going down. The one going up is broken and unusable, but you can go down from here.
And we searched the main galley room here.
You did. You found the
That's where we found the crossbow.
crossbow.
And we skipped right past zombie chef.
Yep. Zombie chef is still you can hear him chopping away.
Okay.
The other guy is still flailing in the other room.
Yep, flailing away.
We're just gonna ignore the flailing.
There's no helping him.
There's no helping him. There's no reason to
Like put him out of his misery, I guess. But
So let's go down.
I mean, if he's been stuck there for 100 years, flailing around,
It's a rough punishment.
it's a tough way to spend a century.
Yeah.
That's okay. So the question is that purgatory or hell?
I guess we go downstairs.
From a different presidential day.
We'll have to think about that.
If you scroll down just a little bit more, bear with me down here. There is a. I'm gonna read it from here, but I'm not really sure where this room is, but it's fine. As you go down, there's a large 4-poster metal bed, a metal trunk, and sitting in a moss-draped chair behind a sand-covered mahogany desk is a skeleton, wearing a captain's hat and a red coat over leather armor. A dagger is on his left hip and a rapier on the right. He stands, rolls his finger as if welcoming you into the room, and then waits and taps his finger on the top of a finely crafted hourglass with a large bony finger.
Marcus will go into the room.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yes.
Where is the sand or whatever is in the hourglass? Like, what is the positioning of whatever the substance?
It's all on the bottom right now.
Oh.
It has not been flipped.
Which way is he? Is he on the left or the right?
I'm gonna say he's again. It doesn't quite tell me. I'm gonna say he's at the front of the ship.
Okay.
We'll give him this
Okay.
one.
Hi, Mr. Skeleton.
I say Peaches is still in my hood.
Okay, he's hiding. He passes his hand over the desk, and a message appears in the sand.
What does it say?
It says, "Find her."
Find Abigail?
He waves his hand over the desk again, and it says, "Yes, find her remains." Another wave across. Bring them to the ship.
What will that do?
It's once again. It says, "I'll leave the cove."
That's
We'll
fair.
be buried together at sea.
Aww.
Another wave. I'll reward you.
With
Yeah, that's where Frick leans in. He's like, yes.
And the final one, you have 1 hour, and flips over the hourglass. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
That's good cliffhanger.
Good. I was going.
Yeah.
If we had the time to do an hour of you running around trying to find her, I would have had that be this session. But that's a really good place to end, I think. So. All right.
Cool.
That was fun.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Grace.
Grace.
You're so
Yeah.
Thank you,
welcome.
Grace.
We're gonna pick this up in 2 weeks. Same time,
Okay.
same place, same bat channel.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.